The parade is coming forth at about 11 o'clock, but people have been lined up here since the wee hours of the morning. It is a sea of people. I've never seen anything like it. In trying to get to our hotel, the Mike Missanelli Show today, broadcasting from the Cambria Hotel, right overlooking the parade route. And trying to get here was crazy with people lined up on the streets. And we're talking about 20 deep from the street to the storefronts, and it is just an insane time. So what we're going to do today is just try to react to the moment here. Bill Colarulo's with us. Ray Dunn is here. He's going to be going out on the street. You hear the people in the lobby of the Cambria Hotel. It is absolutely insane. I swear to God, I've seen celebrations. I've seen the 2017 parade. I was on site for the 28 Phillies. This is the all-timer. And I just want to give a shout-out to the people that are trying to keep order out here, the police officers that are lining the street. It's a tough job out there to control this kind of a crowd. But everybody right now is in full celebratory mode for the Eagles winning the Super Bowl. And we will give you the blow-by-blow on the parade and the things that are happening as we overlook the parade route here on Broad Street from the Cambria Hotel. Billy, have you ever seen anything like this?
I have not seen anything like this, Mike. I was down here in 08 for the Phillies World Series parade. That was the first one I've ever seen. That was fun, but this is on a whole different level. I woke up early, went to the Paco train station. It was jammed with Eagles fans, everybody doing Eagles chants. The best part of it is every single person you see has a smile ear to ear. And when I got into the city, I'm thinking, all right, I'm early. You can't even walk on the sidewalks, both sides of Broad Street, 7 rows back, packed, shoulder to shoulder. But this is what it's all about, Mike. This is why we watch sports, to be a part of something bigger than yourself. It's incredible.
It is unbelievable. And yes, the order is being kept right now. The inebriation hasn't taken effect yet, so we hope
Yes.
we hope it stays this way with just joy and glee for the people in the Delaware Valley who ventured from far and wide. I mean, I'm talking to people that got hotel rooms here in advance of the Super Bowl result because they anticipated this kind of a moment, driving in from parts like Thorndale and Axton and Westchester to get here today, to find your way into the parade route. We got dropped off. I got to give our guy Bill a little credit. He dropped us off from the station. They came in with the station van and dropped us off at 12th Street. It took me all of 45 minutes to go 2 blocks. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was like bumper cars at the Wildwood Boardwalk trying to get here. And people are just, they want their little space, their little spot of real estate right here where the action is going to be live here. And I'm thinking of the players. I was going, oh my God, if I'm overwhelmed by this, the players that are on the float and look at a sea of humanity here are going to be just completely overwhelmed. And I think that's when the moment hits. A.J. Brown may be downplaying it now, but when he sees this worship that goes on for this football team when they win a championship, I think all these players are going to be stunned.
I agree with you. I was out on the balcony with Ray, and I said to him, could you imagine being one of these Eagles players coming down Broad Street for this parade? And Ray, you and I were trying to battle just to get here. Ray was doing some man-on-the-street stuff already with a mic. Ray, you had to get all the way to City Hall. How long did it take you to get up there?
I was gone probably for an hour trying to get up to City Hall. And mind you, we're on Broad and Locust. Yeah. So it's been crazy down there. And certainly the love being felt, the number of people that told me they're in love with Saquon Barkley, I think the ovation is going to be absurd when they get past here.
Well, Ray, you're going on the street. I don't know what your game plan is.
I don't know what it is.
What is the game plan? Tell the people what you're going to be doing out there, Ray.
I'm going to be talking to the people, be giving you reports from what's happening up and down this block as far as this wireless mic that I'm going to take will take me. And we'll try and get some people on the mic. I'm a little nervous because if it goes anything like our man on the street interviews, the FCC will not be thrilled with the broadcast that we put out because
we got Sean Rodman on the board. Have your finger on that dump button, Sean.
You're going to have your finger on the bleep button today, Sean, back there.
Already, don't worry.
Yeah, good luck is right. I don't know. Listen, I wanted to just throw this out to the people. I know there were a lot of people that couldn't make it down here. If you're watching this, I guess it's televised. If you're watching this, I want you to explain your emotions here on what the deal is. If you were here the last time, what this compares to, what this actually means to you, all that good stuff. Your reflection of a championship and being among people who care this much. Like, I'm just stunned. I tell people all the time from out of town, I go, when you win in this town, there's just nothing like it. Now, I know we got a sour reputation because when we lose, it's not pleasant, but when we win, and I remember Kurt Schilling saying this a long time ago, not that I want to bring his name up at this point, but Kurt Schilling said, this is the best city to win in ever. And he's played in a lot of cities. And I think, like, people are just taken with your team in an underdog city that accomplishes this entire championship process is worshipped forever.
You're spot on, Mike. Spot on. People who don't grow up in this city don't understand what the fandom is like here. It is different. I know that there are great fans in other cities, but there's just something special about how the Philadelphia fan base is about their sports teams. And as crazy as they are about the Phillies and the Flyers and the Sixers, it's just one level up when it comes to the Eagles. This is always going to be a football town, and the way that these fans are about their Philadelphia Eagles when they win, it's unmatched throughout the country.
Yeah, it really is. Ray, Ray's such a young guy. He's experienced the championships, 2017.
Lucky.
And 2025. It's like the new norm for Ray.
The luckiest generation.
Yeah, he got out of the womb and he got championships. For crying
I got out of the womb. They were going to NFC championships. That's something
it's really unbelievable.
Imagine.
And, listen, again, I don't want to pat myself on the back at all.
Oh, here we go.
Of course not.
But
it only took 7 minutes of the show.
Hold on a second. In 2008, I came back to this radio station. What happened?
Philadelphia Phillies win the World Series.
In 2024, for the opening of football season, we started this show in August. What happened?
We're sitting here
is there
right
any
now,
correlation at all, Bill?
We are sitting here.
Is there any correlation?
So what are you saying? You're going to leave and come back in 2 years?
When I leave, you might never win a championship again. You better hope I stay for 10 more years.
All right, so we're going to open up the phone lines for everyone to personally thank Mike Missanelli for the Lombardi Trophy.
Yes, I will take personal thank yous. There's no question.
That's actually what I'm doing on the street today. We're just, instead of, do you want to apologize to Nick Sirianni? Do you want to
Can you give a shout out to Mike? Give him that, Ray.
I will.
All right, so great day to ask the out-of-towners how they keep their ties to Philly. We have heard so much from these folks during the week that have relocated to other states, other cities, Midwest, Florida, wherever you're following the Eagles. What does this mean to you? When you see this parade and you see it live on television, and I think we have our cameras trained out there, don't we? What's our...
We got the live feed
we have a live feed. And where do you see this? On our website?
No, that's just for us. That's for us so that we could see what's going on so Ray knows when he should go out there.
Okay. All right. We got a live feed for the parade, and we'll be able to give you the blow-by-blow, the play-by-play on when they come back. It is? Okay. All right. So here's how you get in. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. We're not going to give you any stories today, right? We're just going to kind of revel.
It's a day to celebrate,
Yeah,
Mike.
We're going to revel in the celebration here today and just try to be part of it, just like we were on the scene in New Orleans for that excitement of Radio Row prior to the Super Bowl. We're here in the aftermath right now, and we're going to tell you what's going on with the crowds and what trucks are coming through, what floats are coming through, whatever you call those things. Is it a float? I don't know. What is coming by? It's not a float, right?
I think they'll be on buses, right? Probably on
really.
buses.
Listen, I've been here for the heyday of the Mummers parades. Now, it's a little less now, the crowds. But I've been here, I remember coming on Broad Street with my daughter for a Mummers parade way back in 1994. She was 3 years old, and the crowd was insane. And she was her first experience with a big crowd like that. This is like 100 times more crowded.
It is, man. When I grew up, we would always, on New Year's Eve, we would sleep at my aunt's in South Philadelphia. Then we would walk to the Mummers, and it felt so big as a kid. This makes it look tiny compared to those Mummers parades, man.
It's outrageous. So if you're trying to get down here, persevere, man. It'll probably be worth it if you can, calmly try to wedge your way to a spot here where you can actually see. This is history. So be careful out there. And the people who may be on the street listening to us, I don't know. If you're on the street, give us a call and let us know what's going on down there from your spot. 610-632-0975. That's how you get in. It's the Mike Missanelli Show. We're doing our show live from the Cambria Hotel, which overlooks the parade route on South Broad. The Mike Missanelli Show continues after this.
ESPN's Tim McManus on the best show ever.
It does, in a way, feel like the beginning, which is kind of crazy to say because they just won their second Super Bowl title ever. But they have a youngish core, certainly on the defensive side. Hurts is just 26. They obviously have a lot of great pieces in place.
Here, I'm guessing about 11:15, maybe.
Yeah, maybe 11:15,
Maybe
11:30.
11:15. So we're all poised for the moment here. The Mike Missanelli Show, broadcasting live on the parade route. This is a historic broadcast, so if you want to be part of it, then now will be a time to jump in at 610-632-0975 and just give me your thoughts on what this day means. The schools, a lot of schools are off. A lot of schools had an in-service day, conveniently. It is Valentine's Day, so this is a bonding experience for couples. I saw 1 million couples down there celebrating their Valentine's Day. What a Valentine's Day memory this is, huh?
Michael, I saw a couple that's waiting by the art museum to have their wedding when the Eagles' speeches are over. They're down there about to get married.
Yeah, no, this is probably not a great day for a romantic dinner.
No.
And I know a lot of Valentine's Day restaurant reservations were canceled, but they'll make them up tomorrow, I guess. We'll just push it forward. So hopefully the restaurants don't get hurt by this. But, I was thinking about it. What's better than being at a parade for the Eagles Super Bowl championship? Like, that tops like having dinner with a glass of champagne like 100 times, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a memory. Like, you're not going to remember dinner that you had in 2025, right?
You will never forget today having millions and millions of Valentines with you celebrating the Eagles parade. It's phenomenal. And people on YouTube wondering where Ray is. We got Ray outside right now.
Ray is outside. Ray, can you describe what's going on from the balcony here? Do we have
I got you. Here we are. I'm
Ray,
here.
now
Live
you're
radio,
on the
people. It's
balcony.
happening.
What's going on? It's a calm before the storm, it looks like.
It is. It's gotten a little calmer because people have settled into their spots. We don't quite have the pushing through the crowd we had earlier, probably right about when you were getting here, Mike. But we do have people in front of us. We got a replica Lombardi trophy being held up by some man. I believe that's a Reggie White, Kelly Green. That's a beautiful jersey right there.
Yeah.
Trotter jersey next to him. But there people are about a dozen deep here. There's a little bit of a path. As you start to get to the street corner, you're not able to move at all.
No,
they've got a log jam.
It's really incredible. So, it's funny because you're looking at jerseys, and I can't help but notice jerseys. When I go to a Flyers game, I notice jerseys, right?
Always interesting ones at Flyers games.
Where do you have the balls to wear a Wentz jersey?
Who's got that?
I saw somebody with a Wentz jersey. And also, I want to ask you, is this a violation to wear a McNabb jersey?
I don't think so.
It's not?
No, because
when this quarterback was the MVP of the Super Bowl, you roll out McNabb?
I'm looking at two Cunninghams right now.
Well, that's okay, because that's an old school one.
McNabb's number's retired, right? Number 5's retired.
Well, because number 5 will always love you.
Exactly. So I think that one's okay. It's similar.
Right.
Look, that's the same era as Dawkins. Wentz is a mistake. You at least get a piece of white tape and write Brown on it and put it over.
No, you can't do the tape thing.
I get it. Jerseys are expensive. If it's the only one you have,
listen,
put the tape over it.
You got it. Look, if it's expensive or not, you got to upgrade. When they win a Super Bowl championship, you got to upgrade. I mean, you got to break the piggy bank here.
I'm looking at Mike Vito right now, who broke the piggy bank down in New Orleans with a Saquon jersey.
Is that legit, that Saquon jersey?
That's
a
legit
one?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is NFL? Like somebody painted that 2-6 on there.
Well, that's because it's Fanatics, man.
Oh.
The Fanatics.
Oh, okay.
I ordered a bunch of stuff. I'm still waiting.
Haley's got legit.
Oh, a Jordan Davis, John.
Yeah. Jordan Davis.
Oh, it's a Nike one. All right, I like it.
All right. So 610-632-0975. Sean Robin back in the studio. We're going to play the moments at the end of the Super Bowl. Saquon, Jalen Hurts, and also Jalen Sirianni.
And Saquon.
And Saquon. Sean, do we have those ready?
Yes, we do.
All right, let's first go with the Saquon and Jalen Hurts moment at the end of the Super Bowl. Here's how it sounded.
Jalen Hurts gonna smile now. When that thing hit 0-0, hey man, that's you. That's you. Come on. That's you. All of us. I know it's all of us, but you don't understand the difference you made. You know, we right there, but you like that last piece, man.
He's still not that excited when
I know.
Says it.
Dude,
Right.
that's just who he is, man. I love it now.
Which one said not until the clock goes 0-0?
That was Jalen.
Jalen said that? Come on, Jalen, give it up.
And he referred to the last Super Bowl as it changed my soul. It changed my soul, meaning the loss.
He's so deep.
But these words from Nick Sirianni to Saquon, and then I want to say something after. You got to listen to this. Listen to Nick Sirianni talking to Saquon.
Oh, of course. Here we go. Do we have it?
Sean, you got Sirianni?
Sean, do you have that Sirianni one?
Yes, sorry, I was on the phone with a caller.
Okay.
Here it is.
All right. I'm proud of him. Here we go.
Man, we can't be great without the greatness of others. We need you. I told you, you changed this team. You changed this team. You, all right? You're special, man. You are special. Thanks. Not the player. I didn't care about the player. You're a special leader, all right?
You changed this team, he says to Saquon. You're not even talking about the player. You're special as a leader, as a human. and I know we're not going to make this about Joe Shane today. Ray will get mad at me. But how do you let that man out of your building? We knew he was a generational player, Mike. I had no idea he was a generational leader and what he's done for this Philadelphia Eagles team. You heard Jalen say it, and now you heard the head coach say it. You changed this team.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He really did. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. 610-632-0975 is how you climb in. If you want to be part of this show today, a historic show, we're about an hour away from the play-by-play on the trucks coming by with Eagle players, and we'll give you their reaction and all that stuff. The Mike Missanelli Show. It is live from the Cambria Hotel overlooking Broad Street here, South Broad in Philadelphia. We're back after this.
Fanatic Sports Update.
It's Parade Day, Philadelphia. I'm Sean Rodman, and this update is brought to you by Groundworks, your expert for basement waterproofing and foundation repairs since 1997. Book your free inspection at groundworks.com. The Birds will head down North Broad Street in just a little under an hour towards City Hall, and then they'll head down the Brent Farrington Parkway and finish up at the Art Museum so they can have their speeches around 2 o'clock where the Art Museum steps will take place for those speeches. Nakobe Dean told reporters yesterday that Nick Sirianni told the team anyone who would like to speak can speak, and we will have the live parade coverage all day for you. The Mike Missanelli Show is currently live from the Cambria Hotel near Broad and Locust until 2. Then the best show ever will be live from Pagano's Market and Bar in Center City until 6 p.m. Keep it here for all your Fanatic coverage all day long on 97.5 The Fanatic. This update is also brought to you by Mercedes-Benz.
7 here on a history-making day. The Eagles championship parade about to start at 11 o'clock. It'll come down this way where we are. The Mike Missanelli Show broadcasting today from the Cambria Hotel. And our man on the street is Ray Dunn. Now, Ray, you're down there with some people. I'd love to hear an Eagles chant right out of the chute here.
An Eagles chant? Can we get an Eagles chant down here?
Oh, nicely done. That's right, Bob, down on the street. Now, Ray, I understand you also have tracked down the guy who's got the Lombardi Trophy. All right, folks, it's not the real Lombardi Trophy. but he's got a replica of the Lombardi Trophy down there, right?
Yes, we do. It's a very interesting story, actually, what the Lombardi Trophy is made of. So first, what's your name? Where are you from?
Adam Driscoll from Devon, PA.
All right, so Adam, this Lombardi Trophy that you have is made out of aluminum, the same aluminum that the goalposts of the Link are made out of.
That's correct. We're the we have the goals at the Link, and we got them at Lambeau Field, at Cleveland Browns. Yep.
So how does one get into this, building the goalposts for NFL stadiums?
So my dad's uncle started the company, John Marzucco, back in 1950. We have our 75th anniversary this year, and it's a family business. I have my 3 sisters, my wife, my 2 brother-in-laws, my nephews. They're all in it. So
have you guys been producing this for the Eagles since the beginning? When did you guys get involved with the Eagles and specifically the Link?
So the Eagles, we go back to '65. We did the goalposts in the Franklin Field. We did the rollaway goals there, and when the Eagles were playing in Franklin Field. So we go way back.
And I can see you're decked out in here. It's a beautiful jersey you got on. What does it mean to you, one, to be a part of what the Eagles do in the way you provide the goalposts, but also to be here for such a special day?
Oh, it's amazing. Just Greg Delmetrios and Tony Leonard, they're the best. They're the grounds guys over there. They do a great job. They're the equipment guys. They take care of us. We take care of them. They just brought some jugs machines over. We're fixing up for them, so we'll probably have those over in a couple weeks. So
jugs machines.
Love it. Well, appreciate you helping out the team in the victory. Can we get another Eagles chant going here?
Let's go 97.5. E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles!
The first of many Eagles chants today.
Love it. How about
as we roll here?
And how about
the Cambria Hotel?
Greg Delamitros, the equipment manager, getting a shout out. That's my guy down there.
Greg Delamitros and Ray Dunn. Ray, is it okay to get around out there so far?
It is okay. I'm having a good time getting around right now because they do have a little bit of space to let people walk, but they are letting people go through. I'm sorry, being recognized here. This is weird for me. All right. We got like 5, 6, 7, about a dozen people deep.
All right, Ray, use your microphone to get some chicks down there, huh?
Yeah, listen, I know it's Valentine's Day. I was already handed a Valentine walking out today. But, you know, I'm going to try and do my professional work here, all right? This is professionalism.
You smooth, red-bearded MF.
If my mic does go out, know that I am doing some work down here.
Yeah, right. Ray, what are we
beautiful than a woman in bird's gear?
What are we throwing off the balcony? Because I see everybody looking up, cheering.
Beads.
Are we throwing beads down? Is that what's coming down?
I believe we're replicating New Orleans.
I believe it's beads here.
Beads and T-shirts.
The T-shirts have been a big hit. The problem is the T-shirt cannon has not been able to reach the other side of the street more often than not. So because of that, we've seen a number of times where the T-shirt cans actually gotten booed here a couple of times down Broad Street. So we're a little bit worried about that. Number of people at the Arm, though, Bill, people were asking if you could throw it across the street. I told them I thought you could, no confirmation.
Bill could actually throw it over the building that's in front of us, which happens to be like 100 stories high.
Mikey Miss is the baseball player, not me.
Good point.
But Bill can, he can do anything. So. All right, Ray, you go down the street, find some interesting groups of people, and you'll describe actually the truck coming down with the first load of Eagles.
And Ray, I want a Sirianni love from somebody down there. You got to find someone who's going to get a little Sirianni love.
But I'll try my best with this one.
Oh, I think you could find somebody.
Someone just looked at me as I said Sirianni love, so maybe it has gone platinum.
I think you got it, Ray.
All right.
Orchestrate it.
I'll talk to you.
All right, there he is, Leonard Bernstein down there orchestrating Sirianni love.
I I say, it's crystal clear. I'm surprised how clear we can hear him.
You know, it's really funny because we have a door here in front of us, and every time that somebody opens the door, we hear the roar of the crowd. Have you noticed that?
I do. So, and we also get the cold air coming through.
Yeah, the cold air is coming through, but that's okay. That's okay for us.
It's actually not a bad day for the parade. There's no rain. It's not overly cold. It's a beautiful day.
All right. So, by the way, we have this commemorative football that's been going crazy. And so Bob Eibach is joining us again with some flavor about the souvenir football that has been really in high demand. Bob, are you with us?
I am with you guys. I tell you, I'm with you there in spirit. I'm calling you in from the outside, but it's amazing. I've been to some of those parades before. I know you guys are having fun. And, yeah, we're down to probably only a few hundred of these officially licensed Super Bowl 59 footballs. I wanted to share that with your audience today because this is the perfect gift, especially on Valentine's Day. And we start out with 5,000 of them. It's helping to sell money for the Eagles Autism Foundation. They're $129.95. We only have a few hundred left. You'll get a numbered certificate of authenticity with it. Everything on the footballs is embossed, so we'll keep it really cool looking. It's got all the logos, scores of every game on there. I'll give out that toll-free number in just a second, how you can still get these and get them in time.
Bob, you're going to have to yell a little bit here. We're getting drowned out by the crowd.
Hey, listen, it's $129.95 each. You'll get a certificate of authenticity, and on the top panel, you got the Super Bowl 59 logo, stadium history, championship history. We got the whole season out there, all the scores, dates of the games. We also have action shots of Hurts and Barkley on that third panel. There's two ways you can get this football. Get only 5,000 made, got about 300 or 400 left. Here's how you can still get it. Toll-free number, 1-800-345-2868, 1-800-345-2868, or go to NICOsports.com. You got it spelled NIKCOsports.com. That's NIKCOsports.com. And when you go there, Mike, you can download a gift card or gift flyer, print it out, give it out to that loved one, and you save your Valentine's Day shopping right there.
All right, Bob, thanks so much for this week, and we'll talk to you up the road, okay?
Hey, sounds great. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the parade.
All right, there he is, the commemorative football man, Bob Eibach.
We should have bought a bunch of them. We could have been throwing them off the balcony to people.
Yeah, for $129 apiece. Bill, you got that kind of coin. All right, 610. I swear to God, we'll get the calls. I mean, we want calls. We got some text. We want to celebrate with the people today. So I want you to tell me what this means to you, and whether you're on the parade route or whether you're paying attention to the parade. What does this mean to you? What emotions are you going through when you see this? Just a mob of folks that are flooded. There is not 1 square inch of space here on South Broad Street.
It's amazing, dude.
And the trucks are about to come down in a little bit. The Mike Missanelli Show. We are live on the parade route right here at the Cambria Hotel. Back after this.
The Eagles are once again Super
fired up here. Can we get that Eagles chant here going right now?
Oh, man, that's a good one. And it's clear.
It's very clear.
Very clear. All right, so our live coverage from the Eagles Championship Parade continues. Kincade and Salciunas did it early this morning. The Mike Missanelli Show doing it now live downtown from the Cambria Hotel, Philadelphia, 219 South Broad. It's presented by Foreman Mills. You can check us out on our website, 97.5 The Fanatic and 97.5thefanatic.com. And, you know, we're just kind of awash in the moment here. We're not going to give you any serious content today. There is no serious content today. It's a celebratory day. It's a celebration, fellas.
Yes,
as Billy Bats would say.
As Billy Bats would say. Some people would say it doesn't get more serious than this, though, Mike. I mean, this is a day that people will never forget. Everything about it you will never forget. Even Vito yelling over our show right now. We will never forget.
Vito's yelling over us.
It is just a madhouse down here.
Oh, my God.
Eagles fans everywhere. It's incredible, man. This is incredible.
All right, let's go to
We
the
got
phone.
school buses going by. I don't know who's in the school bus.
School buses are going. Who's in the school bus, Ray?
A lot of people, they're going nuts. I can't tell who these people are. It seems
They're
like
in the parade room in yellow buses.
it's the luckiest Eagles fans I've ever seen. They're being shared by other Eagles fans. I don't know, maybe this is family and friends going up to wait for him at the art museum. I can't tell.
Maybe it is.
It's got a police escort.
I would have sold a spot on this bus. Right, the Eagles,
I'm going to go
right?
try and get on the bus. I'll let you guys know how this
Get on
goes.
the bus. Take it down a couple stops.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get there.
Well,
I'll
there are
talk to
police
you.
cars in between them, so they must be sanctioned.
Yeah, that's all right.
I
We
don't
can
think
make
it's
friends.
the yellow bus that lost its way to school.
No, they're closed today.
I got a couple other updates. I'm being told that the players have boarded the buses down in South Philadelphia, so they're currently boarding. A lot of people.
There's the great Pierre.
Oh, we got
Robert
Pierre
down
Robert
there
in the
with us.
house.
Pierre's a big football analyst.
Yeah, we got Pierre Robert.
Just ask him.
Preston and Steve are walking around. Casey boys down here. We
Yeah,
got everybody.
We do, and we have Greg from Bethlehem, of all people. We haven't heard from Greg for half an hour. Greg, how you doing? You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. What's up, Greg?
Hey, guys. Great.
Greg, you got to yell it. We can hardly hear you. You got to go up the tone today.
Beautiful day for a celebration. In my mind, this will be forever. I'm 72, and this will be forever, in my mind, be considered the Saquon Barkley season. I don't think we could have won without him. But, it's just amazing. I'm so proud because he's a local kid here, and it's just amazing that he's done what he's done. I mean, I don't know that we've ever seen a back that has been like that. You know, he's got the moves of Barry Sanders, the speed of Derrick Henry. I don't know.
He's got the speed of Chris Johnson.
Yeah, he's the size and power of Henry.
And the power of Derrick Henry. I don't know. In my lifetime, I've never seen a back that's been that. And in my mind, this is his season. As a great team win, I'm just so happy for the team.
Regarding Saquon, he was a phenomenal college running back. So, he was doing the same things in college that he's doing in professional football. The Giants miscalculated because the running backs in this league have a short shelf life, right? He didn't have a very productive season the year before. Now, a lot of that was they needed to look at their own offensive line, for crying out loud. But he came back in a big way. He is certainly not done. He's got the thing about him is he's so powerful and he works so hard with the weights.
Yeah, I mean, I've just never seen anybody that has had this combination. I mean, I guess maybe Westbrook had better hands out of as far as the passing game, but other than that, I don't know that I've ever seen anybody more dominant.
Yeah, I got you, Greg.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Greg.
But for me, I knew how good of a player Saquon Barkley was, because you're right, he was great at Penn State, Mike. But you didn't see him really reach his full capabilities because he wasn't surrounded with any talent. We knew he would have a good season, not this great of a season. But what I did not appreciate until he got here is the leader and the person that he was. And you heard it in that mic'd up clip we played earlier of Hurts telling him, and you had Sirianni telling him. There's even Howie Roseman and Jeff Lurie telling him. what he's done as a leader and came in here, he really changed the whole outlook of this team. When we were worried about how things were going to go after the losing 6-7 last year, you bring in a guy like Saquon Barkley, it changed everything. The entire feel of this team was changed with one player coming in here. I still can't believe the Giants couldn't figure out a way to build around this guy. He's unbelievable.
All right, let's go to see, now Rich has the right idea here. Rich, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. You got something to say, Rich?
Yes, I do. First of all, I want to say hello, Neil. Be cool. Mike, how you doing, brother? I hope
good, Rich. How you doing?
I'm good. And then I wanted to say, man, give a salute and shout out to my father. He passed away. He's one of the biggest Eagles fans. He passed away last year. He was one of the biggest and truest. He was out there in the chaos and the joy last time they won, and I know he's smiling down right now. But yeah, I wanted to say, man, I think it's because you back. You echoed my words perfectly, brother. You know you my man, so I'm kind of, you know, I'm gonna feel that way anyway. But I was saying that, I said, Mike, it's because you back, brother. We won it, and I remember last time you and Ant celebrate, man. Everything was going and the drinks were flowing, brother. And it's a good feeling.
Yeah, 2017, track, I was here for that one, and then I left. And I came back and they win again. So, Rich, I don't think there's any coincidence.
Absolutely. Listen, I attribute to that. Just hopefully now that you're back, things will stay on track, and maybe we can get another one in.
I'm going to stay until I die. How about that?
How about
all right,
that?
Rich, listen, thank you, man. I really appreciate the plaudits. Right. See, Bill, he's got the right idea.
People are saying you look like Weekend at Bernie's already with the glasses on YouTube.
I am trying to do the Weekend at Bernie's look today.
That's what they're saying.
And I also have to put a coat on because it's freezing here.
It is getting cold, man.
And the lobby is just crazy.
The lobby
lobby itself is crazy. I don't know how people are going to hear us over the roar in the lobby here. The people are just like they're just flouting the rules here. They're like that's not these people just knocking over our barrier.
You're just walking past it.
It's
pandemonium.
There's a barrier here. You're not supposed to get past it. People are just walking right past it.
Nobody cares today, man. You can do anything you want today.
Yeah.
I just love because we're looking out and you can see the other side of Broad Street.
Salciunas. Start be a guard here.
Yeah, Andrew, you need you to work.
Be a guard.
Work
here.
security.
Be security for us.
Work security.
People getting through here.
But I like looking across the street. There's a parking garage. It's got multiple levels. There's people hanging out the parking garage level. I mean, this is just incredible.
It's crazy.
Incredible.
610-632-0975. That's how you get in a historic show today, really. So climb on in. It is the Mike Missanelli Show. We are live from the Cambria Hotel overlooking the parade route, which will start at 11 o'clock. So don't miss the show. We'll give you the blow-by-blow on when they come past us right here on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Fanatic Sports Update.
It's Parade Day, Philadelphia. I'm Sean Rodman, and this is your Fanatic Sports Update. Your Super Bowl 59 champs will kick off momentarily down from Broad Street in Pattison in South Philadelphia around 11 at the top of the hour. The Birds will head north on Broad Street, passing Mike, Bill, and the gang they are currently located at the Cambria Hotel on around the Locust in Broad Street. Then they'll head over to the Ben Franklin Parkway and finish at the Art Museum. Then time for the speeches around 2 o'clock on the Art Museum steps. Nakobe Dean told reporters yesterday that Nick Sirianni told the team anyone who would like to speak can speak. We'll have live parade coverage all day. The best show ever will be live from Pagano's Market and Bar in Center City until 6 following the Mike Missanelli Show. And you can keep it here for all your parade day coverage on 97.5thefanatic.com and 97.5 The Fanatic. And Josh Sweat is apparently in the Chris Long fur coat as we speak, boarding the bus as the team are all getting ready to head down Broad Street. This update is brought to you by Bank of America. Whether you run a local shop or a global enterprise, Bank of America gives you access to business
we're close to the moment. This is like watching the ball drop, dude.
It is. It's better than that, though.
We got the precursor were these yellow school buses that drove by en masse.
We don't know who was in them.
We have no idea who was in them, but you're right. It must be family and friends.
Probably, getting them up there. But you say it's like the ball drop. The reason this is better, the ball drop happens every single year. This doesn't happen every year. Maybe it will going forward because we are a new city of champions, the Posidelphia. But this doesn't happen every single year, man. This is incredible.
It is amazing. I'm watching people. They just don't care, man. This is celebratory mode. It's like, I need to get to the balcony.
Oh, people are
sorry.
Just everybody wants to see.
Past this. It's fun though. All right, we got a lot of text. Let's go back to the text board here. People are saying, what are they saying to me? I look like I'm on ecstasy.
Yeah, people on the YouTube chat.
Let me explain something. I'm pretty high because I had to walk 2 blocks through a mass of people, and the weed content was heavy, Bill.
Mike, same. The contact high walking from the Paco train to here.
I'm all jacked up on secondhand smoke.
We made fun of Jimmy Fallon because of his open saying, like, there was going to be a lot of edibles. There's certainly a lot of smoke in the city right now. I'll tell you that.
Now, normally, if I was really affected by secondhand smoke, I'd be talking like this, and we've been having a lot of fun. But instead, I'm on a cocaine high. No. I'm sorry. No. It's not.
He is not. We are just on an Eagles high right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's a natural high.
And if I spend any more time on these streets, I'll have the second hand. Don't worry.
Ray. I can see it rising up to this balcony.
Man, it's heavy.
But we got some other updates. So a lot of people were wondering who was going to wear Chris Long's fur coat from the 2017 Super Bowl win.
Yep.
It's Josh Sweat.
Josh Sweat was probably a protege of Chris Long, right?
I don't know. Was Sweat here? No, he wasn't here yet.
He wasn't?
Josh Sweat may have been drafted that season. I think he was drafted in 2018, which would have meant the year right after. Let me just confirm that.
By the way, if there's anybody here that can give me a Wawa bottle, because I have to pee and I'm not getting anywhere close to this bathroom here in the lobby.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-stall bathroom.
Remember the movie Dumb and Dumber? Yeah. Just go, man. Just go. It'll be warm.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the text board. What do you got, Sean?
All right. First, we have Smitty from South Jersey. He says, and I'm going to have to kind of bleep this one out a little bit. He said, I want Sirianni to go scorch earth on that mic at the parade. He said, I hope he's face drunk too. Look at those so-called CEO coaches who are losers.
That's right. That's right, baby. Little Sirianni love.
What's it go scorched earth on me?
Well, no. They're talking about who's going to give the speech at the Art Museum steps that can match Kelsey. Some people are thinking it's going to be Nick.
He can't coach. I can't coach.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a Do you have a prediction? Who's going to be the memorable?
Obnoxious. I'm arrogant. I taunt fans.
Not today, Michael. Who's going to be the memorable speech? You got a prediction for that?
No, there's not anybody could be as memorable as Jason Kelsey. He just had the flair for it. Yeah, BG's going to try, I think. I think he'll definitely get to talk.
You know who I think is going to give an epic speech?
Who's that?
I think it's going to be Landon Dickerson.
Do you think Landon Dickerson? How about Lane?
Lane Johnson, I don't know if he's as well-spoken as some of the things that I've heard Landon Dickerson do.
One went to Oklahoma, one went to Alabama. What's the difference?
But no. But when you talk about like these pregame speeches, Landon Dickerson has delivered some unbelievable pregame speeches.
How about Mailata go Aussie on him? Aussie.
Mailata could be a good one. You're right.
Oi, he'll give you that.
Nobody's going to match Kelsey, but it's going to be great. But yeah, hopefully Sirianni drops some bombs today with all the hate that he's had. Not on this station. A lot of Sirianni love on this show.
Let's get back to the text board. Sean, give me a couple more.
We have Uncle Goose from Hamilton, New Jersey. He says, I petition to change the lyrics from Fly Eagles Fly for today. Instead of saying hit 'em low, hit 'em high, we should say hit Mahomes, hit 'em high, go Birds.
All right, hit Mahomes, and we are high. That's what the lyrics should be changed to. All right, one more.
One more person checking in. This is Andre from West Philly. He wants to give a shout out. He says, I want to send this Super Bowl to my cousin, the late, great Eddie Bell, second African-American player on the Birds from 55 to 58. Go Birds.
Very nice. All right, nice tribute. Very well done. When I think of the name Bell, I think of Archie Bell and the Drells. Tighten up, Bill! We got that in the Dropbox, by the way. But you are listening to the Mike Missanelli Show. We are live here at the Cambria Hotel, but we are also on WPEN HD1, Burlington, Philadelphia, at Beasley Media Group station. We are broadcasting today from the lobby of the Cambria. Normally we're at the Comcast studio, but we're having a lot of fun today, and we're going to describe the parade route for you. But let's start the 11 o'clock hour with Pat, who's been hanging for a long time. Pat from Horsham. Pat, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Mike. Mike.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I got a violation on you, man. Where are your colors, dude?
Where are my colors?
Yeah. He's got an Eagles hat on.
I got a green sweater on and an Eagles hat.
Yeah, you got an Eagles
What are you talking about?
Come on, let me feel that to you, man. Dude's all decked out.
Well, I can't hear what he's saying.
I guess he's saying, where's your Eagles shirt?
I don't have an Eagles shirt.
In like layers there, man. That's a violation, Mike. You're at a parade.
I don't have an Eagles shirt, brother.
Come on, you were just around.
I went green. What can I do? I got an Eagles hat.
Yeah, you were just around.
Come on, Pat. Not today. You're not going to break my balls today. All right, let's go to Seth. Seth, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Seth.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
What's going on, Seth?
I'm getting my voice back, Mike. I'm getting my voice back. Remember,
it's really difficult to hear. Bill, can you translate for me?
He said he's getting his voice back.
You getting your voice back?
What else you got, Seth?
I want to get my ears back here.
Hey, Mike, listen, Mike.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't make it down there today because if I did, I'd never get my voice back. But I just wanted to say, remember I told you I live a block away from Broad Street. Now, normally, I work overnight. Now, normally, when I come home, I can just pull up in front of my house and go home. I had to pull in the driveway today. There's no parking.
No, there is no parking, man. It's really tough to get around down here today.
I'm 3 blocks from Fern Rock. I'm 4 blocks from Allen. There's still a sea of people.
I know.
Hey,
I had to do the same thing, and it was early. It was like 8:30 this morning, and I couldn't move. I can imagine what it is now. So be careful out there, okay?
By the time, no, I'm not. I'm staying in, Mike. I just got off of work. Like I said, I if I go down there, I'll never get my voice back. But I'm just letting you guys know there is still a sea of people headed downtown, and they're hopping on the train now. By the time the team gets to you, it's probably
I hear you. I hear you, brother.
But go Birds.
I can't hear a thing, man. When that door is open,
it is loud here.
It's like insane.
Well, the problem is we're getting it from both angles, too, because we got the lobby behind us is loud, and then we got the balcony and the streets are loud. But it's all good, man.
Yeah.
It is all good. We're just delivering the essence of the city right now to everybody who's listening. So, interestingly, I don't know if you saw, I've been following on Twitter. Did you see what they did to Love Park?
What they do in Love Park? They put what?
They added the word hurts behind love. So love hurts.
I get it.
I love it, man.
Pretty good. You know, when I first saw that, I thought I didn't even put it together. That was love hurts. I don't know. I said, why did they put love hurts? Love doesn't hurt today. Love's good.
Love hurts for Jalen Hurts, my man. For Jalen Hurts.
All right. Let's we got the German.
It's hard to say that when you won 16 out of your last 17, but there was adversity. And I think we did a good job of embracing that, the ups and downs of the season, and getting better from the things that we went through.
And Jalen Hurts.
Then we had a focus group out there. Offense was able to score points and take advantage of opportunities, just enough to put points on the board, and then defense played their ass off, and I truly believe offense wins games, but defense wins championships.
Keep it here all week as we talk about the Birds' big win. 97.5 The Fanatic and 97.5thefanatic.com.
Benari Jewelers. They're the area's experts when it comes to helping you express your love. And just imagine, everyone professing their love on the same day. That's exactly why Valentine's Day is Benari's favorite day of the year. Whether you've been married for 40 years, you're a newlywed, or just swiped left and it's going well, Benari's showroom is wall-to-wall with thoughtful Valentine's Day gifts, like a David Yurman piece she'll cherish. The David Yurman selection at Benari is like a store within a store, a mind-blowing selection of all things David Yurman. Those stunning cable bracelets, gemstone pendants, and earrings, all with that signature David Yurman
Here we have a feed, live feed, so we'll tell you exactly, and we'll describe the moment that the first truck comes down with the Eagles players and who's celebrating the most and how they're dressed, and they're going to bundle up, man, on a day like this. It's a little blustery, but they picked the right day to have it today, Bill.
Yeah,
yesterday rain, tomorrow rain, today sunshine, but crisp and cold.
Yeah, this is awesome, man. This is awesome. I mean, I was coming in this morning, and you can't help but have a smile on your face, just the pure joy, because every other game, like every other time, there's a sense of nervousness. Even when you have confidence going into the Super Bowl, I thought they would win, but you're still a little nervous. You know, they could lose the game. There's nothing to be nervous about now. Now it's just sheer celebration and jubilance and joy. It's a great day to be a Philadelphia sports fan. It really is.
It certainly is. So we're going to try to give you the flavor of it. If you want to join in on this historic day, we'd love to hear from you on what this means to you. I don't know how many people are at work today, whether you tried to come down here, you couldn't make it, whether you did get down here, you're listening to us, whether you're watching it on television, whether you're listening to it on the radio with us, 610-632-0975. This doesn't come around very often, man. You don't have these kind of parades, and this is going to make national news. This parade is going to make national news for its content. You know, we've seen video clips on the news of other people's parades. This is an all-timer, in my opinion. I've never seen anything like this sea of humanity that's out there lining the streets, brushing you. I mean, from way back down to all the way to City Hall is just wall-to-wall people.
Wall to wall, and they've been here since early in the morning. I thought we were getting here early. There was already a sea of people lining both sides of the street. It's incredible. I mean, just here in this lobby, it's a madhouse. We're watching all these people coming back and forth. But, Mike, you said something earlier. You said you saw a guy in a Carson Wentz jersey.
Yeah.
You asked if that was a violation. ESPN put out a graphic earlier this week. Just listen to some of these players that are in Philadelphia because of the Carson Wentz trade to the Colts. Now, some of these were draft picks accumulated later. Because of the trade of Carson Wentz, that resulted in Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, Jalen Carter, and Cooper DeJean. So maybe we should be all wearing Carson Wentz jerseys today.
Well, that's pretty miraculous, to be honest with you. I still don't think you could wear that Carson Wentz jersey.
No, I'm with you. No. But that is amazing.
But you know who's a lucky guy? Devontae Smith.
Oh, my goodness.
Tell the people what Devontae is all about.
Yeah, there was another graphic. I think it was Fox that put it out. He's 26 years old. He's got a Heisman Trophy, 2 national championships in college, now a Super Bowl trophy. He's got the Maxwell Award, and there's another one maybe for the best receiver in the college football that year. And he's 26, and he's about 135 pounds, Mike. That's the craziest part, that he's performing at the NFL level at that size. The guy's a beast, man.
He really is. All right, we got, is that Joa? I don't know. Is that Joan? Joa?
That is Joa.
Joa. It's Joa who's driving down trying to get here. Joe wants to give me an Eagles shirt. Joe, what's up, man? How you doing?
Nothing much, man. I heard you. I'm listening to the radio, and they said if you don't have one, the Eagle shirt. I got some hoodies and stuff that I'm selling. I got Blow the Whistle. I got Straight Out of the Playoffs, and I got Bird Gang hoodies, man. I was on the guy, Bill Anderson, saw me in the beginning of the year. Yeah, man, I had the custom Eagles jacket. That was me.
Listen, I wish I could hear what you said. I have no idea what he said. Can you hear, Bill? Did you hear what he said?
Not very well.
It's almost impossible to hear people today, and I apologize for that. But
we got the text board humming, though.
Yeah, the sound is coming in, and the door is staying open, and it's tough for us really to hear the people on the line. So we apologize for that, because I'd love to talk to the people today on the phones.
Well, we got the text board, though.
Yeah, all right. We got Ray on the street as well. Ray, you down there?
I'm down here.
All right, who you got with you, Ray?
We got plenty of people over here. We got people excited to do an Eagles chant again, so I think we could get that going if you want. Otherwise, we got people asking, is Mikey Miss really up there? Yeah, no, he's up there. He's up there somewhere.
Yeah.
So we got
a lot here, all right.
We got a really cool drink next to me. Someone's got it looks like some sort of green. What are we drinking over here?
Champagne with edible green glitter.
Okay, that looks pretty good. I also saw a little bottle of Jameson that was getting passed around over here.
That'll keep you warm.
Yeah, no, a lot of fun over here. Can we get an Eagles chant going over here?
Very nicely done.
The people are fired up over here.
Yeah.
We got more over here? What do we got over here?
What's up? It's Edwin.
Edwin?
Yes, sir.
How you celebrating?
I'm drinking.
All right, yeah, we're gonna walk away here. I see exactly what he's got going on here, and he is the reason why a lot of us will get some secondhand, you know? That's all good. Can I get an Eagles chant from you?
Let's go. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
The people are having fun down here. I can't move, really, while we're down here, but
Good luck.
appreciate that.
Keep doing it, Ray. You're doing a great job down there, man.
Trying my best down here.
The man of the people, Ray Dunn.
I'm trying to be a man of the people over here. I don't even know that people are trying to say things to me. I'm going to turn off the mic before we get something in here that we got to dump.
All right, brother. You got it. Thank you. Ray Dunn on the street. All right, so we go back to the text board. It's a German person texting in who Bill forgot his name.
It's the guy I met at the bar who yelled Sirianni love when I walked in. What do we got, Sean?
All right, we got.
He said, this is Jeff, a.k.a. Ludwig. He says, greetings from Germany. The guy Bill was talking to in Patty Wax who flew back to Philly for the Super Bowl. He says he's originally from Berks County and had to go back to Germany, but celebrating our birds, rocking my Wes Hopkins jersey, and experiencing the parade from afar through you guys. Happy Parade Day. Go Birds.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, as soon as I walked into Patty Wax from Germany, what was his name, John, you said, Sean?
It was Jeff, or a.k.a. Ludwig, he says.
Jeff, a.k.a. Ludwig. Well, big shout-out, Jeff, from Germany. Mike, we're international, baby. We are international. Eagles fans plus fans of the Mikey Miss Show, international.
Yeah, I'm worried that we have too many people on this balcony now, and people worming their way on. This is hysterical.
I wouldn't be worried about that balcony as much as I'm worried about this SEPTA stop where people are standing on right now.
Oh, they're on the SEPTA stop?
Oh, yeah, they're on the SEPTA stop up here. I mean, it looks pretty solid, but I don't know how many more people they're going to end up fitting up there. Go Birds there. Can I get an Eagles chant from you?
Ray Dunn doing yeoman work on the street with the people.
I love
Bill.
the people here.
Yes, Ray is doing a great job down
Now,
there.
believe it or not, Ray, Bill still has his legal pad here.
Why? What could you possibly be taking notes on today?
He's itching to give the people some facts and figures from his yellow legal pad today.
Not necessarily. I got it here, but I'm not looking at it.
I think you should, Bill. I think the people are one. They expect this from you, Bill. They expect it. So go ahead. What is on your yellow legal pad for today? A day of celebration. You're still analyzing. I love it.
No, I don't got much today. I don't have much.
You got stuff. I see it written down.
Yeah, I guess I could give some love to.
Give some love here.
I guess I could give some love to Jalen Hurts because we talk about Jalen Hurts all season. Is he a good enough passer? At the end of the day, what is it about? It's about scoring touchdowns. The guy has the second most touchdowns in the National Football League since 2022, second to only Josh Allen, but he's got 11 fewer turnovers. So I'd much rather have the guy that's scoring and not turning the football over. Josh Allen, great quarterback, has been a turnover machine. How about Jalen Hurts? Second most touchdowns since 2022. Love Hurts, Mike.
Unbelievable. And, I think it's really interesting we asked this question. Before the Super Bowl, we would have taken 4 quarterbacks ahead of Jalen Hurts, right?
Yes.
Well, how many would you take now? Now, you said last week you would still kind of take Mahomes over him.
I think it'd be hard not to, based off of what Mahomes has done throughout his career already, to say, oh, yeah, Hurts is above Mahomes. But that's where I'm drawing the line. I got Mahomes, and then I have Hurts, and then there's everybody else. I don't want to hear any more about Burrow's skill set and Josh Allen's skill set and Lamar Jackson's skill set. For me, it's about results, and none of those guys have the results that Jalen Hurts has, and I'm happy that he's our quarterback in Philadelphia.
I agree with you, man.
So are a lot of people down here.
Right, what else?
I made my way to the SEPTA stop where people are standing on right now. So we got a lot of people excited to talk to you. Who we got right here?
We got Greg Wanamaker.
What's up, G?
A football star, college, to high school, one of the biggest in New Jersey ever. I only want to go to 4 different high schools and have 1,000 yards.
Where'd he go to high school,
Where'd you go to high school?
Candy Catholic, Lindenwood, Center Creek.
Oh, we went to 3 different ones.
Yeah, he said 1,000 yards, 4 different high schools.
Wow, what made you change high school?
Were you familiar with Bill Colarulo,
From Bishop
who
Eustace,
also
baby.
was a big football star in Jersey?
Yeah, but what school did he go to? Was it South Jersey? Because I'm from South Jersey.
Yeah, I went to Eustis.
He was a Eustis guy.
Tell Ray.
Bishop Eustis, yes, sir.
Ray,
That's
ask
right
him.
behind me. Kenny Catholic and Eustis, Pensacola.
Yeah, ask him if he knows that John Martino's the new head coach at Camden
Do
Catholic.
you know John Martino, the new head coach at Camden Catholic?
No, I did.
Look at John Martino get another shout out.
Listen,
I'm still on the record boards in here.
You gotta listen to the station. You would know John Martino was the head coach.
Let's get to the Eagles conversation here. Tell me a little bit about the experience of watching that Super Bowl on Sunday.
Man, it was one of the best, man. You know, growing up, being my age, at 36, growing up being a kid, I didn't watch Coy Detmer to Donovan McNabb. Great players, not to take nothing from them. But Jalen Hurts, being an Alabama fan, Eagles fan, he made up for all that stress they put me through all them years, man.
And now they were just having the conversation on the air about people who doubted Jalen Hurts along the way. What do you got to say to the doubters of Jalen Hurts?
Man, you know he a survivor. He a winner. That's it. All I know is he a winner. He know how to win and get it done. No matter the stats, no matter the numbers, he know to go out there, get his team motivated and win. And get a W on the board. That's it. It's Bird Nation. You know what's up.
Another guy that's been described as a winner, Nick Sirianni. What do you think about that guy?
Nick Sirianni, I studied him. I think he went to West Virginia Mountain or...
Mount Union.
He went to Mount Union Division III school. He was a receiver. And from his freshman year to junior year, he was the all-time leading catcher besides one person. He put a lot of points on the board. Yeah, great guy from 22 to 25.
Wow.
Tell me a little bit about the plans here at the parade.
That's good stuff by
Say it
him.
again?
I appreciate it.
The plans here at the
Greg.
parade. Oh, we got to get out of here? All right. Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Greg. Yeah. Bill Colarulo, a young Nick Sirianni at Mount Union, looked like Bill Colarulo back in the day.
Stud, man. An absolute stud. Mike, I'm thinking we're about to take a break, but when we get back, I think the parade's going to be hitting us, right? I mean, we got to be getting close.
And I have to go to the bathroom. It's either that or a Wawa bottle. So it's the Mike Missanelli Show. If you want to climb in, it's tough to hear to you today. I got to be honest with you, but we'll try it. 610-622-0975. But let's hit it up on our text board. And of course, today's show from the Cambria Hotel is presented by Foreman Mills. We're back after this.
Fanatic Sports Update.
It's Parade Day, Philadelphia. I'm Sean Rodman, and this is your Fanatic Sports Update. Your Super Bowl 59 champions are now, looks like they should be heading down Broad Street at the moment. And as they head down Broad Street, the Mike Missanelli Show and the gang should see them in just a few minutes on Broad Street at the Cambria Hotel. And then once they make it to the City Hall on Broad Street, they'll head down the Ben Franklin Parkway and then have the speeches around 2 o'clock. Nakobe Dean told reporters yesterday that Nick Sirianni told the team that anyone that would like to speak can speak. We'll have live parade coverage all day long, and apparently the Eagle that may or may not be wearing the fur coat that Chris Long wore in 2018, Josh Sweat does have it on. The best show ever will be live from Pagano's Market and Bar in Center City until 6 p.m. Keep it here for all your parade coverage all day long on 97.5 The Fanatic, and this update is brought to you by Mercedes-Benz. At Mercedes-Benz, there's a reason they go the extra mile. From testing their vehicles to creating AI that can anticipate your needs on the road, they demand that every car is worthy of their star because it's Mercedes-Benz. I'm Sean Rodman on
We are just basking in the glow of an Eagles Super Bowl parade, and all the great folks that are down here wanting to celebrate. Listen, this is the time you take off from work, you take off from school. I got some. I was just in the bathroom, Bill, and I got some information that the only Big Five college that didn't give their student day off today.
It's because they're not a true Philly school, unfortunately. We're talking about Villanova.
No, they are a true Philly school geographically. But there are so many people that are not from Philly that go there. Like, they're like a New York type of school, don't you think?
Oh, it's Villanova fun. That's why they didn't give them off from school today.
Villanova fun.
That's why they gave them off.
Look at that. So
everybody else had off today.
Everybody else had off, not Villanova.
How many kids do you think are actually sitting in class?
You got to get an education to Villanova.
Do you think there's anybody really sitting in class? Like, if you were from Philadelphia and you go to Villanova, you're not that far from the city. You really think you're going to class today?
No.
There's no way.
Even the law school, you're not going to class.
There's no way people are at class right now.
All right. So if you want to climb in, 610-622-0975. I want to know what it feels like for people. I know we had trouble hearing people, but I think right now we're in pretty good shape because the door's closed. So, wait, here comes the door open again. It's here to roar. Somebody opens the door. Here to roar. Here we go. Hold on a second. There we go. There it is. Here.
It's not too bad. It's the calm.
No, it's not too bad.
It is the calm before the storm.
People are
right
waiting now because at 11 o'clock it was supposed to start. I see a car with flashing lights.
Well, the parade has started down in South Philly. They just haven't made their way here yet.
Okay, it has started, so the anticipation is swirling here in our spot on South Broad Street. We're closer to City Hall. I saw where the Capitol Grill boarded up their windows.
Really? They're expecting that level of...
They boarded up the windows. I don't know if they're open today or not, but the windows were boarded up with plywood.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a nice, happy day. There's not going to be any problems.
Oh, Ray's back in with us. There's Ray.
I'm warming up.
Well, it's funny.
Ray, he's warming up.
Well,
Ray, can you please describe what's going on out there? I've never seen anything like this in my life.
No, it's insane. It's a lot of people that get bored for like 3 seconds, do an Eagles chant, then get back to get fired up with each other. Like I said, the shots being taken out there, there's a lot of booze out there, only to be matched by the amount of other things that are being smoked into the air right now, which, again...
Yeah. Right, you have this FCC thing down. Can I drink while we're doing the show?
As long as you're not operating equipment, don't worry.
As long as you're not operating
equipment. Yeah, no, don't worry.
I got nothing to do with the equipment. Right. I got a silver bullet.
Ray, I got another question for you, FCC related. Am I able to read what Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is wearing on his sweatshirt right now? Have you seen this?
I did not see this. I'm going to say, if you're asking, I would say no.
All right, I'm going to do this very delicately.
No, I'm thinking...
I'm not going to read it. So it says, Swifties can, is how it starts. Swifties can, and then it's got the LIX numbers for Roman numerals, and then it says something underneath of it. Swifties can, and then the LIX Roman numerals, and then something underneath of it. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is taking the Swifties head on.
First words begin with an S?
I think you probably could say that. I don't want to.
I can't even say
I don't want to dare you to say it, but I think you probably could. This is not how I have my radio career end.
I'm not going to read it.
If it's going to end, it's going to end out there taking shots with the people.
The LIX means literally licks.
Correct, but he's using it as the play on the 59.
Yeah.
But Chauncey Gardner-Johnson didn't get enough heat, I guess, when the Swifties went after his mom's restaurant. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, okay. That's why he's doing that.
So that's why he's going back at them. But, man, that's a tough battle to take on, Chauncey.
That's risky, and that's not going to get on the nightly news. I hope he knows. He understands that, right?
And Jalen's is a little bit more FCC friendly. He's wearing the Love Hurts sweatshirt. That's obviously his brand now with the Jordan brand. So he's going Love Hurts. He's got the cigar. He looks happy. He's got a big smile on his face.
I definitely need a cigar.
Well, they're not going to let us smoke in here.
They're not.
No.
And that's a shame. Because,
actually, maybe they will let us smoke in here. I mean, anything's going on here. Nobody seems to care about anything.
It's like, would you be able to do the show for 45 minutes while I smoke a cigar?
Go do whatever you need.
I'll walk up and down. Just take.
Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll alternate. We'll each take an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Then the best was I get up during the break, and Ray's mom and dad are here.
Oh, really?
And Ray's mom can't hear the show, so she grabs me and she goes, "Is he okay out there?" Because she can't hear that, Ray.
Mom's worried about you, Ray.
She also, at this point, is a couple of Tito's into the day, so she is concerned and she's feeling.
Mom right with the Tito's. I like it.
Well, she needs to get through the pain and know what Saquon wanted, not with her team.
Now she's Italian, right? Mm-hmm. She's not drinking red wine. She's drinking Tito's. I like
she
it.
likes good Tito's. Well, it's before noon. She wants their Tito's back. They wine to wrap up the night tonight.
All right, I got you. All right, let's try Ramon here on a cell. Ramon is at the start of the parade here. Ramon, can you hear us?
Mikey Miss, what's up, baby? Mikey
What's
Miss,
going on, Ramon? Where are you?
I'm at Patterson Avenue, right outside the stadium. It's lit. It's lit down here, baby.
Oh, so you're Patterson Avenue. So can you tell us where the progress of the parade? Have they started from there?
Yeah. So what happened was about 15 minutes ago, they all start coming out about 10:51, 10:52. They start coming out. They had about I would say about 7 or 8 buses that came out. All the players were chilling. Some people were throwing beers up to them. They were smoking cigars. It's awesome down here.
That is awesome. So have they passed you now at that start, or they're headed where we are?
They're headed where you guys are now. So they started there, but they already made the left, and about 20 minutes ago they started heading you guys' way now. So you guys.
All right. So Ramon, can you predict how long it'll take them to get to us? We're down by the Capitol Grill there. We're at the Cambria Hotel.
Oh, yeah. So I would say about another 15 minutes, they should be reaching you guys.
All right, another 15 minutes?
Yeah, about 15 minutes.
All right, sounds good. Ramon, thank you so much for that report. We appreciate it.
You're welcome, Mikey Miss. Go Birds, baby.
All right, there he is. There's Ramon. At the parade start. So he decided that's not a bad vantage point, man. You see them all come out loaded on the truck.
And then
that's pretty good.
Do you think you have time to then leave there and get down to the art museum, which is probably jammed down at the art museum?
They have no shot to get to the art museum.
Did you see that there were people camped out at the art museum last night? Did you see that?
Yeah, I believe it. That doesn't shock me at all that they would be camped out. I mean, the people that got first row here on Broad Street had to do the same thing. There's no way they're waking up in the morning, getting here early enough to get that first row. You had to be here last night.
Yeah, they were here early. And I love this balcony. It was going to be a nice private balcony just for a few people. Our balcony is jammed right now.
I have no idea who is there either on the balcony.
I see a lot of our crew right here.
Yeah, our crew is here. There's no question. They're right in front of us, our crew.
And then you got a lot of the Preston and Steve crew over there.
Yeah, the Preston and Steve crew is the one on the far left.
But it's just a mess. I think people are Yeah, people are just sneaking their way out there, right?
Yeah. I'm looking back up at them. I'm back downstairs, by the way.
Oh, you're back downstairs.
Yeah, it was a short-lived return.
That's
I'm
okay,
live right now. Don't say anything that you don't want people to hear.
He's back on the street. I like it.
I got a guy right here. We got a Saquon Barkley jersey.
Okay.
Go Birds! We're on the radio. Go Birds!
Could I get an Eagles chant out of the two of you?
Say one time.
Eagles chant from the two of you.
Eagles champion. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles!
Oh, that's
Appreciate
nice.
You guys. Back up to you.
Right. See if you can give me E-L-G-E.
I'll try. I'm looking for Mayor Parker so we can get the correct spelling of Eagles, but
find
I
a
have
relative
not yet found her.
Of the mayor. Well, then maybe there's a relative out there. You never know.
We got some kids here. I'm sure they could spell it better than she did.
Okay. Where you got the kids? Give me a kid chant.
You guys want to do a Birds chant? You want the Eagles chant right here? Come on. I'll do it with you, all right?
E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles!
There we go. There you go. Nicely done.
Good job, Ray.
There you go. All right.
Three kids doing an Eagles chant, Ray and the two others.
Yeah.
It was 4 kids, all right? I wasn't one of them. Jerk.
Good job, man. I love it.
You work for Mark.
The kids just snuck out again. Oh, my God. This is so... no police presence whatsoever.
No, it's just enjoy it. Just take it for what it is. It's an absolute mess. Eagles are Super Bowl champions, Michael.
All right.
Jalen Hurts is Super Bowl MVP, baby.
So we're getting closer to the moment when they pass us. We'll describe the action for you. Who's on what truck? Where's Howie and Jeffrey? You think where are they? Would they be on one of the trucks, the lead truck?
I don't know if they're on the lead. I saw Big Dom is on the lead truck with Jalen Hurts.
Of course, he'd be on the lead truck, Big Dom.
Did you see post-game on the field at the Super Bowl, Big Dom and Sirianni took a picture with the Italian flag?
Oh, did they really? That? No, I did not see that.
Representing our fine heritage there.
All right,
Mikey.
we're going to do the play-by-play. As soon as the first truck comes down, we'll tell you all about it. 610-632-0975 is the text board. Let us know how you feel about this day. It's the Mike Missanelli Show. We're live from the Cambria Hotel overlooking South Broad Street. South Broad Street.
Correct.
Still, right, up until City Hall.
Correct.
Back after this.
Tyrone Johnson.
Nick Sirianni clearly had the guys on the razor's edge ready to go out there, whether it was Jalen
We're at the Cambria Hotel overlooking Broad Street where the parade route will come by. And we're about, I guess, 15 minutes away. They're just at Broad in Oregon, way down in South Philly. So this is inching towards us. And, we'll give you the blow-by-blow on when the first truck comes by. I'm trying to anticipate who would be on that first truck. If you were putting a truck together, who would be on the first truck? I would think. Now, I don't know if Lurie is a parade type of guy, but maybe he is. Would you put Jeffrey Lurie on the first? All right, Bill, you're the parade maestro, right? You're organizing the parade route and putting the assorted people on.
I think I'd be really good at that, to be honest.
Okay, and I thought you would be good at it. So let's go over it. All right, truck number 1. Who would that feature?
So I think I would go with Jeffrey Lurie.
You go Lurie.
And Howie Roseman and some of the front office people because you don't want to get all the best people right out of you don't want all the players that everyone's really excited to see. Not that they're not excited to see Jeffrey and Howie, but I think you warm up the crowd with the front office people. Then you follow it up with the coaches. And then you delay the players.
Front office people.
Like the owner, Jeffrey Lurie, Howie Roseman.
And that's it. Now, who else cares about anybody else in the front office?
Well, they're going to be on the floats, man.
No.
They're on
Those guys have to have isolation. You can't crowd them with other front office people. They got to be featured. The other front office people that nobody knows about, they go on another truck.
So you really think Lurie's on a bus by himself with just Howie?
No. But with some players.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You put those two guys on it.
Mix it together. Maybe I wouldn't be good at this.
On that as well. So those 3 guys, and then some assorted important players would go on that front truck.
So I'm being told that Jalen Hurts and Jeffrey Lurie are on the same bus.
Well, there you go. Hurts should definitely be on that. I believe Saquon also should be on that. And I don't know. Who else did you put on it? I mean, you put those guys would be exclusive to the front truck. And then you put you put 15 other starters on the second truck.
All right, maybe you need to be in charge. I'm not good at
this. No, you're good at it, but you can't cloud Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts with random front office people. You know what I'm saying?
No, I would have gone. I was saying Lurie and Roseman by themselves with people you don't know, and then you have like Sirianni and maybe Fangio and Kellen Moore, and then a bunch of people nobody knows. And then Jalen Hurts, a couple players, and then a bunch of people. You know, like you spread it out is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think you put the important people. Well, everybody's important.
Everybody's important, but you know what I mean.
And you want to have togetherness. I get it, but you got to have the Super Bowl MVP on the front truck with the owner, and you got to and the general manager, and the key acquisition has to be on that Howie truck. Like Howie and Saquon should be joined at the hip on a truck, don't you think?
Howie and Saquon.
Yes. So Lurie, Howie, Saquon, Jalen, and whoever like that should be the front truck.
Yeah, I'm looking now. I'm seeing video of Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
I see his fiance.
Yeah.
He's rocking. That's interesting. He's rocking is that a beret?
All their significant others, absolutely, should be on that truck. Sirianni should be on that truck as well.
How would you describe that? That's not a Kangol hat.
It's sort of a Kangol hat, but it is a Kangol hat, but he's got it on backwards. He's got the.
It looks more of like
on backwards,
like a beret.
It's a chapeau, but see, the back has the flap. If you look at the back, it's got the front.
Oh, this is awesome, man! It still is surreal seeing pictures and videos and being down here. Philadelphia Eagles fans.
We are just told that Hollywood superstar Rob McElhaney, live from Philly, obviously, is going to be calling into the show.
Oh, I love it!
How about that? It's always sunny in Philadelphia. He went to Waldron Academy, because that's right around where I am. Waldron Academy.
Well, hopefully we can hear him.
I think St. Joe Prep.
Hopefully we can hear
Academy in Marion. A famous school of Rob McElhaney.
I just went on his Wikipedia, and it says education, Temple University, and then in parentheses, dropped out.
He dropped out of Temple?
But we can claim him as a Temple.
He went to a lofty high school. Yeah, it's prep school.
I guess we claim that, by the way. We claim
we claim him.
If you end up on campus, we claim that.
Okay.
That's a Temple guy right there.
That's a Temple guy.
Where did he go? Where did he go? See if I'm right. Did he go to Waldron Mercy Academy?
I'm looking for
early life.
Waldron Mercy Academy and St. Joe's Prep.
What did I say?
Yep, you nailed it.
I nailed it.
He later briefly attended Temple University, but realized he would be second biggest star to Ray Dunn, so he dropped out and then went and lived on the Fordham University campus with friends, but chose not to enroll.
Great call. Great call by him.
We got Casey Boy from the morning show. He's wearing an animal.
He looks like Chris Long in that thing.
Yeah, look at that thing.
You look good, man.
No, he doesn't look good at all.
You look good. You pull that off. You pull that off, Casey Boy.
He's got those.
He's got the overalls
Garrett
on.
Stubbs overalls on.
I can't see the shoes.
What do you got?
He's got
the Eagle shoes.
Eagle shoes.
All free, by the way.
Are you showing us your underwear now?
Casey didn't pay one dime for
Wait, he's pulling
any of that stuff.
He's pulling something out.
Pulling something out of his loins.
Oh, he's
What
got
was that?
Eagles underwear on.
Eagles underwear.
I got nervous for a second.
I didn't need to see that. I'll tell you that right now. All right, let's get to the
That's
text
the great
board.
Casey Boy.
Let's get back to our text board, and we got Sean Rodman back there. Sean, what kind of text do we have here?
All right, so Dawood from the Northeast was checking in, and he says he knows he's been listening to you for 20 years, but he wanted me to remind you to make sure you're eating while you're vibing at the parade, because we don't need another scene from The Hangover like he had getting out of the hot tub a few months back. I'm not sure Bill is going to administer mouth-to-mouth. Go Birds.
I'm having a refreshment here. All right?
I see it.
Yeah,
Mikey.
I'm having a bullet.
You pace yourself, though. We got to get till 2 o'clock, you and me. And Ray, who's down there somewhere. His mom's worried about him.
I'm down here. Don't worry. We got someone that wants to say hi to you.
What's up, caller? Ray's here. Oh, we got a fan of the show.
We do have a fan of the show. So much of a fan of the show that he might have handed me a nice cold one. So.
Beautiful. I like it, Ray.
We're doing a great job down here.
Ray, have some fun, brother.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Knock
down
yourself
here.
out.
Don't you worry.
Ray's a beer connoisseur.
What time? Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm
Ray,
drinking
when did
right
you start this beer habit? At Temple when you were a freshman?
No, when I turned 21, Mike.
All right.
Wait, Ray, we got the biggest star from Temple. We got the bigger star from Temple.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia. It's sunny today for the parade. We welcome in the great Rob McElhaney. Rob, what's up? Yo, Rob.
Yo.
Where are you, Rob?
Oh, my God, I hate to say it. I'm in Los Angeles, and it's killing me.
Oh, you're in Los Angeles.
The FOMO is like out of control. I was like, I'm watching it on TV, and I said, I have to call. I have to call in. I have to talk to
listen,
somebody.
Rob, we're delighted to have you, and I know your heart is hurting not being here at this parade today.
I mean, it's breaking. I mean, I was obviously in New Orleans for 4 straight days, still recovering from that. But trust me when I say I'm head to toe in my Kelly Green. I'm sitting in the sunny editing room, so I've got Philadelphia all around me, except I'm sitting in Los Angeles, and God, I wish I was there. I made the parade.
That is awesome. Now, you've been following this team every step of the way. We've seen you at all of these games. So, well, where were you at the Super Bowl?
Of course.
You were at the Super Bowl. So what was the moment like for a Philadelphia native who's living and dying with Philadelphia sports, as we know you have? What you went through it in 2017, but what was this moment like for you?
Well, look, this is what it felt like. You know, the first one was more emotional because it was a better game, which means actually it was a terrible game because it was so close. This one was just a party from almost start to end. So that felt good. There was no one moment of catharsis. It just happened over the course of 3 straight quarters of absolute dominance. So, I mean, I was even the people I was sitting with. So I was sitting in the Apple box with Tim Cook and a bunch of the Apple executives, and they were sort of agnostic because they were there for the halftime show. But I got them because of my passion. I got them all rooting for the Eagles. So it was a nonstop party the entire game.
That's unbelievable. Let me ask you a question. How will you incorporate this now in your art? This Super Bowl, because I know you got some kind of an idea on doing this, right?
Well, of course. We did an episode of Sunny about the gang going to the Super Bowl a few years ago. Now, here's part of the problem: is like almost everything I do, whether it's Wrexham or Sunny, whatever it might be, there's always an air of being the underdog, and that's what we like in the city of Philadelphia, and that's what we root for. When you have a performance like that and a domination like that, and then the questions come out of, well, wait a second, why not us? When we're talking about dynasties, we're talking about coming back and doing this again. You're telling me that team can't do that again all next season? I don't know. All of a sudden, we're the overdogs. We're the alpha dogs. That feels different.
Now, Rob, tell us about Philly Sports Trips and Four Walls Whiskey, because we don't want to forget about that. Philly Sports Trips has done a magnificent job getting people to venues and such.
What a group of absolute beautiful maniacs. So the work that they do getting people all over the world, and I just kept hearing this over and over and over again. They kept saying, we went from Brazil to New Orleans. Brazil to New Orleans. That was their mantra. We're going from Brazil to New Orleans. They said that from the very beginning because they started in Brazil, they went to every single game, and then they wound up in New Orleans. And the organization that they have, the party that they put on, but also just how they make it possible for people to get to the games, make it accessible for everybody, the passion that they feel, the ex-players that they work with. We partner with them with Four Walls Whiskey, the way they take care of everybody. Just an amazing organization.
Now, Rob, you're tried and true Philadelphia, and I know that St. Joe Prep, but also Waldron Mercy Academy. I happen to live. I lived around the corner from that school a little bit. Were you like the biggest Philly fan, even as a kid, going to Waldron Mercy?
Always. So I grew up in South Philadelphia, about a mile away from the stadium. So we had to get up at 5:30 a.m. because Waldron was such a good school, but I didn't know this at the time. But my dad said it's really important for us to find the best school you can possibly go to. So this man would wake us up at 5 a.m. He would drive me out to the bus stop, and we'd then take the bus all the way to school. And, of course, school day doesn't start till 8 a.m., 7:30 a.m. So we didn't understand why we had to get up at 5 a.m. to go all the way out there. But it's such an amazing, incredible school. But because we grew up in South Philly, the passion of the vet was literally a mile away from us. So there was just no escape. And the earliest memories I have of my life are going to Veterans Stadium and watching Eagles games.
That's terrific. Talking to the great Rob McElhaney. Rob, what other projects are you involved in at this point? And are you buying any more soccer teams?
Well, we've bought a few soccer teams, and my goal is to get people in America, and I think it's already happening with Wrexham, to see the similarities. Obviously, football, soccer is the biggest sport in the world, and yet, when you look at the Super Bowl, 115 million people watch that. Well, 1.5 billion people watch the World Cup. And so just trust me, I was not a soccer fan until about 5 years ago, and now I will put that up there. Now, I can't say this too. Obviously, this is publicly, but it is true. I still love the NFL as much, if not a little bit more than I love soccer, but it's getting close because when you own a team and you are like in that community and getting close with those players and those organizations, you just get so close to the sport. And I can promise you that if people invested their hearts in it, then they'll be Wrexham fans as well.
What an amazing... Yeah, you've had an amazing life. I mean, it's really, you're talking about little Rob McElhaney going to Waldron Mercy Academy. Now, you're hanging out with Ryan Reynolds and Danny DeVito and buying soccer teams. I mean, can you have imagined your life as a little Rob?
I can still tell you that I'm one of the greatest moments of my entire life, and I get goosebumps when I think about it right now. I came back because they were retiring Chase Utley's number at Citizens Bank, and I was so excited to go out there because we were going to do a bit where I have a catch with them because we have a long-running joke in the show about my character having a catch with Chase.
Yeah.
So they play the clip, and as soon as they play the clip, you have 55,000 people cheering, which is amazing. Because remember, we work in television, so you don't get any feedback like that. You never have an audience, right? So you hear 55,000 people cheering, and then we walk out there, and the announcer says, "Ladies and gentlemen, Philadelphia's own Rob McElhaney." Like I'm actually getting choked up thinking about it right now. Because the way that the city embraces us, all of us, as we go out into the world and still consider Philadelphia our home, and when we come home, the pride that they feel in us returning to our home, and to watch 55,000 people cheer for that was like one of the greatest moments of my life.
And Rob, I got to give a shout out to your wife, the lovely Caitlin Olsen, and who played characters D, but also like when I first remember Becky from Curb Your Enthusiasm, which a lot of people don't realize. And she was in one of the greatest scenes ever, Curb Your Enthusiasm, with the obituary for the aunt. I mean, seriously, I mean, that's one of the great episodes ever.
Yeah, she's the best, and she's crushing it with her new show, High Potential, which is on ABC. And usually usually we walk around and people talk about Sonny or they talk about Wrexham, but now all of a sudden they're talking about high potential because this thing is just crushing for her. So
yeah, it is. It's really good. Rob, listen, thanks for checking in. We really appreciate it. Continued success to you. And, give me a Go Birds. Would you please, or an Eagles chant, whatever you want to do.
I'm going to say this. Everybody's got to have a great time today, but rest up because the Phillies are coming back. And spring training is not that far off, and we got a killer squad. So we got to get back out there, Citizens Bank, which is where Four Walls is going to be sold again. But in the meantime, between now and then, go Birds.
The city of champions, right? All of a sudden.
All of a sudden. Who'd have known it except us? Why not us?
Thanks, Rob. We appreciate it. Thanks for checking in. There he is. The great Rob McElhaney checking in. How about that?
Yeah, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. And you're spot on with his wife's episode of Curb. One of my favorite ones. One of my favorite ones, man.
I heard the mother sitting there on the sofa and somebody spilled something. And she goes, somebody get a sponge. And he goes, why don't you get a sponge?
Because she was grieving.
Mike Missanelli Show, 97.5 The Fanatic. We're about to touch down with this parade route coming
Any
past
minute,
us.
man.
Any minute.
Any
So
minute.
Hang in there with us. We're back after this.
Fanatic Sports Update.
It's parade day in Philadelphia. I'm Sean Rodman. This update.
12 o'clock hour is upon us, and we're still waiting.
A little delayed
for the truck
today.
to come down. They got to inch along slowly because I'm sure there's a lot of stops along the route that people want to, hang out with their various people, throwing stuff to them, and they're throwing stuff to everybody else. So we got you covered. All you got to do is just hang in there with us, and we'll give you the blow-by-blow when they come by here and who's on what truck and various things like that. We do have the news at noon, though. Sean Robin has been itching to get the news at noon. It may have to be interrupted if trucks come by.
I think they are going to come by, and people are listening to WPEN and WPEN1 HD.
That's good work by you, Bill. And the 12 o'clock hour is, well, first of all, it's,
you were going to finish that for
Burlington, Philadelphia, Beasley Media Group station. And we're broadcasting live. Usually we do it from the Comcast Business Studio, powering possibilities today at the Cambria Hotel overlooking South Broad, where the parade route is coming by. 12 o'clock hour, by the way, is brought to you by Service First HVAC, offering 0% financing for 48 months, rebates and tax credits up to $4,300 when purchasing a heating and cooling system. Learn more at ServiceFirstHVAC.com. We don't have a news at noon today.
No news at noon.
No, we're just gonna hang out with the parade.
But I'll give you a little brief news. So I said earlier that I was thinking Landon Dickerson may be the one that delivered the epic speech.
Yeah.
Well, I just saw a news channel put a microphone in front of him. He's hammered, man.
Is he?
He said, all I got to say is go bleeping birds, and kept walking. So
he Chase Utley'd it.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be ugly. The afternoon shows running these speeches, they're going to have the dump button ready to go.
Yeah, they will. At this point, I used to get cranked up about that. But, when you get inebriated and you do silly stuff, you're really not taking consideration that there are kids out there that may not be the most positive thing to do.
No, but that ship has sailed, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the ship has also sailed for a lot of the people down here.
Oh, a lot of people are feeling good?
What's going on there?
I'm seeing, I don't know what that bottle was that just popped in front of me. They're drinking straight from the bottle here. We got a couple people with the nice koozie set up. I just did see someone roll something nice that they're about to go after and smoke a little bit. The crowd down here has decided they are going to be one way or another feeling some type of way by the time this bus gets here, because they've been waiting a little bit. They're getting anxious. I can feel the energy from people just ready for them to come by, but they're not letting it stop the good time. And, all right, let's see. I got to look at that bottle now. Oh, it's wine. That man's drinking white wine straight.
Oh, my.
Straight from the bottle. Straight from the bottle.
I don't recommend.
That's too late. It's too late. He's taking another swig. He's taking it. Oh, and now all of a sudden there's a person on top of the entry to the Cambria Hotel. They are on top of the revolving door. They're not quite on the thing, but yeah, someone made it up there. The newsstand that was just about down the corner on Broad and Locust, at one point had two people up at the top of it. They have since retreated, but we now have the king of the revolving door drinking a Miller Lite. He's in a Zach Ertz Super Bowl 52 jersey. He's excited. He now is going to throw that beer down to the ground. So he took one sip of the beer. That's kind of lame. Got to be honest with you. I'm disappointed in his effort here. Disappointed in his effort. He got up there, but I'm disappointed in his effort.
Make sure that guy doesn't hurt his groin area going up on that whole thing.
I'm shocked that
he may be eliminating future generations up there. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest with you. I think a lot of future generations are going to be conceived around this place.
It is Valentine's Day, too.
There's nothing worse than drunken sperm, Bill. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of November babies in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's so good.
We have a second person taking the top of the revolving door. There's a second man. He's got an Eagles chain.
There was a second man. He was on the grassy knoll.
He's got a Red Bull in his hand. Oh, now they're throwing something to him. Oh, he's got a flat. This is not good. I don't know what's inside of this. It's a water bottle he's shaking up.
Oh, my. All right, we'll get back to you, Ray. Let's go to Ashley. She's in Haddonfield. Ashley, what's up? How you doing? Ashley? Is Ashley not there? She wanted to sing Sirianni Love. Oh, we don't have Ashley. All right, Ashley, I tell you what. Call back if you want to hear. When are we doing this Sirianni Love thing? Are we going to wait for the parade route?
Are we doing it today?
Of course we got to do it.
We are doing Sirianni Love?
You got the new bars to it, right?
I don't. Wait, the ones that I did on Monday?
Yeah, you don't have the new bars written down on it for you?
Am I doing more? Should I do more bars for the parade?
Did you forget? Are you a singer that needs a teleprompter?
Are we just going to completely Freestyle it?
I don't know, but I tell you what, I'm testing myself today. I've got one beer in. How many beers do you think I can get down by the end of the show before I look sloppy or sound sloppy?
I think one, because you already look sloppy.
No.
No, I'm only kidding.
Time to catch up, Mike.
Time to catch up. Yeah, Ray, how many
Ray,
Ray got down there?
Ray's got a few in him.
We're doing good down here. Don't worry. No personal questions at this time.
All right, no personal questions for Ray. All right, so let's take a break. And we come back. You know what? I think it's time for Sirianni Love.
When we get back?
I really do.
Is anybody else going to join in? Do we got to get more people involved?
Well, let's see if we can get Andrew and Connor and Haley. And then members of our crew.
We got the whole lobby here going too.
We'll try to get them here assembled so we can get a group Sirianni Love situation. All right, 610-632-0975. We're back after this. Don't go away.
Andrew Salciunas.
Your Eagles are Super Bowl champions, winners of Super Bowl 59, the second time in franchise history, dynasty killers, and maybe the birth of a dynasty.
Talking about the Super Bowl 59 champion Eagles.
and gentlemen, first of all, let me just say something. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. There's a big sign that's stretched across, I don't know, maybe almost a block. At the Bellevue, across the street from us, and it's advertising the Bellevue returns, the BellevueSportingClub.com, and the whole thing. A guy, and it covers their parking garage, I assume. There's a guy on the other side of that who cut a hole in it with some kind of box cutter and destroyed the sign.
He has to see the parade, man.
And is now looking at the parade from that level.
He might not be the only one.
Oh, my God. What is going on, Ray?
It is mayhem.
There are people on the other side who have seen what he's done and are grabbing currently at that sign. I don't think we're done
They're
here.
trying to pull it down?
I think they're at least going to try and get the other side cut out. I just saw a hand. There are people ripping at it right now.
This is really crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got our chorus assembled here. All right, we got our chorus assembled. All right, now, Sean, you know what to play, right? We're going to do Sirianni Love here for the people. Let's get the groove in here. California, here we go.
All right, we got to do the parade edition.
Parade edition.
We're going to get it going up in here. Sirianni knows how to coach.
Knows how to coach.
Sirianni knows how to coach.
Knows how to coach.
In the city of brotherly love.
Of brotherly love.
He keeps on winning.
Keeps on winning.
Keeps on winning.
Keeps on winning.
All right, let's drop some bars now. Now let me welcome everybody to the Super Bowl win, where the Eagles fly high, let the selling begin. Phillies in the house, we took it all. Yeah, it's Eagles love, make those critics crawl. Down in Philly, we don't play no games. Jalen Hurts on the field, putting others to shame. Throwing touchdowns, running them in. Question him again, it'll be a sin. My man Sirianni, yeah, he's running the show. He's got the squad locked down. They're ready to go. The culture's on fire. No one can stop. Eagles took the crown. They came out on top. Let me hear it. Sirianni knows how to coach. Let's get a little more going.
Knows how to
coach.
That's Connor.
Let's get a little more going.
Dylan and Haley.
Now everybody in the 215, put your hands up and yell, fly, Eagles fly. Everybody in the 610, let me hear you yell, Vic Fangio. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Super Bowl champs, baby.
What a
Super
rendition.
Bowl champs.
We had that recorded. Oh, that was tremendous. That's good work by you, man, and the crew. All right.
Thank you to the morning show with the assist.
We're still awaiting. Apparently, Sirianni is jumping off the truck he's on, and he's hugging with people on the sidelines, which has been the holdup of this whole thing, delaying the front car, I believe.
He's milking it, man.
Yeah, he is.
People wanted him fired, 16 weeks ago, and now he's hugging fans on the street.
It's unbelievable.
It's a true American story.
All right, let's go to Bill on the cell. Not Bill Colarulo, but another Bill checking it out. He's leaving the parade from Packer Avenue. All right, Bill, they passed by you. What highlights can you tell us?
Mikey Miss, I can't describe what we witnessed down there. We were up on the on-ramp of 76 that went over Broad Street. And on the street, it was 5-6 people deep. Jalen Hurts brought the trophy over to the other side because the parade was only going on the one side of Broad Street. All the players came over. People were going nuts. And now everyone's just a mad dash trying to get home to try and watch the rest of it on TV.
Oh, that's awesome. I hope so you're not going to try to get to the art museum, right?
No. Do I have a helicopter that I can use?
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, have you ever seen anything like this? I mean, I assume were you at the 2017 parade?
The 2017 parade, yes, I was there. I was at Broad in Oregon, but I feel like there's just there's something else in the air this one. I feel like there's more people out there. People are happier. It's insane. I was also at the 08 Phillies parade, and this tops all three of them.
I totally agree with you, man. We try to make it in our way. The people here, the sea of people, is just incredible for this parade. Well, listen, you had a really good vantage point because you saw the start of it. That was a good move by you. Was that strategic for you, or do you live around there?
I'm from Delco. My 8-year-old daughter said, "Dad, let's jump the fence and go up there on the hill and watch the parade." And we're like, "Yeah, let's do it."
That's awesome. Your 8-year-old daughter knows what she's doing. Bill, thank you so much for that report, man. We appreciate it. Have fun.
All right. You guys be safe. Go Birds.
All right, there he is. That's Bill on a cell phone from Delco. Got a good vantage point. And that was nice. Jalen goes over to the other side and presents the Lombardi Trophy to people.
Is that what he's been doing?
Yes. Did you just hear what he said?
Yeah. Dude, I'm a little distracted right now.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm trying to fix my mic stand here. It's a mess.
Yeah, all right.
They're about to be here any minute.
They're about to be here any minute, so we're going to get the blow-by-blow, the play-by-play. So let's take a break. When we come back, they should be in front of us right here on 97.5 The Fanatic. All of a sudden, I got an Ultra. I started with Coors Light. Bring me an Ultra.
You're basically drinking water, man.
What's going on, man? What's up with that?
Ray, do you
parked in the garage, and they got a perfect vantage point from the garage as they're looking out. Now it's funny because only one level is protected by a fence. The higher level is not protected by the fence.
Correct.
So I hope people stay in there. But there is a canvas. Bill, I mean, estimate how big that canvas is. It's almost a block long.
Yeah, I mean, 100 feet, maybe more.
It's a canvas of advertising the Bellevue's return,
and they cut a hole in it.
It's at least 2 stories, 3 stories, and about a block wide. And somebody had some kind of X-Acto blade, and they cut a hole in it so they could see out of it, because that's a lower level of the parking garage. The parking garage vantage point we're talking about is higher level. And these people figured out if we go to the lower level, nobody's there because it's blocked off.
Just cut open.
They just cut a hole in it.
It is a wild scene. And the police escort are stopped directly in front of our hotel where we're growing it, which means the Eagles are right behind them.
Right. What would Ice Cube say about that situation?
What situation?
With the police there, but you're going with that?
We're going back to
you don't get it.
When he was NWA.
What did Ice Cube say about that situation?
When they were NWA, you're talking back in the day?
Yes.
FCC.
That's correct.
Regulations.
That's right. We can't say it. But the police are perched now. They're stopped, and they've got the flashing lights on the motorcycle, as we can see from our vantage point. So that means the parade. And there's all kinds of police cars that trail that, by the way. I tell you what, if you're going to rob a store, this would be the day.
Mike is not recommending that anyone do that.
No.
You know what? It wouldn't be the day to do it because you'd miss the parade, man.
You would miss the parade, but you get the loot. There's a police presence here that is pretty mind-boggling. And this scene that we're looking at with the people lined up from street level to storefront, it's just... it's like you paint a canvas of people. It's like a sea of humanity that I've never seen.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And a big thank you, though, to all the police, because they're putting in an overtime for this.
No question about it. Keeping order in a situation like that is stressful. And like, for instance, normally police would not allow you to cut that hole in it. They're going, you know what? As long as people are not disorderly, destruction of property.
Pick your battles.
Yeah.
Wow, we got a Jerome Brown jersey in front of us right now.
Yeah.
Police are moving.
And here comes some people. They're reaping the horns now. Here's a bunch of flash. Here it comes. Now the parade is coming down. I see the motorcycles coming down here with their flags. And then the next wave of flashing, it looks like undercover cars that are coming through here.
And I think our YouTube person is so tied up with the parade, they forgot to put the camera back on. People in the chat are saying all we got is the chat.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
All right, we got...
Now we're back.
All right.
Now they're saying we're back. I don't know.
Now we get the camera back on.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
We don't have the camera back on yet.
Oh,
there it is. Okay. So here come the police. And if you look at the feed, there comes now the SUV police are coming. And I see... the first truck, but that doesn't have any people on it. What is that truck? That looks like an armored vehicle of some sort.
Yeah, these are all still police, and then behind them is a bunch of motorcycle police.
Right, they're passing Locust Street as we see it from our feed.
But you can hear the noises getting louder. Ray, is the anticipation at an all-time high down there?
There are so many phones in the air and people getting just the, is that it? Is that it? Basically freaking out about the idea that something might be happening. We don't have anything yet.
I saw a really funny video on Twitter of it was Reed Blankenship on the float, and everybody was yelling, Coop! Coop! And he goes, I'm Reed!
Yeah, all white people look alike.
All white people look the same.
We know that.
Let's be very clear here. The Cooper DeJean jersey appears to be one of the all-time favorites down here on the street, and a couple of exciting white shirts as well.
Love it.
Couple of white shirts, did you say?
Exciting whites.
Exciting whites.
Exciting whites.
I'm loving. I could start to see the confetti flying a little bit.
Yeah, they're throwing it from the top of that parking lot that you described.
I see the confetti coming in. It looks like silverish.
Silverish, and then I believe, I don't know if it's the hotel right next here, if this is actual residence, but they also have very long white strands of confetti that have been tossed out for a while now today, but now especially going out there.
Are we sure that's confetti and not just repurposing the Bellevue sign that they cut open? They just chopped it up and threw that out.
It looks like tinsel. of some sort, like Christmas
does. That's
leftover
exactly
tinsel.
what it looks like.
Yeah, it's big tinsel though. That's a shame that they have the scaffolding next to it though, because that would have been a great vantage point for the residences right next there. But they're rebuilding some things.
Yeah, well, that scaffolding, the steps up there were people that were making their way up had gotten told to stop.
Oh man, that scaffolding. I see that. There's nobody climbing up there.
Oh, they're getting people down
They've
now.
been slowed
Oh, they're
now.
getting people down. Okay.
I see they're trying to get people down. Yeah, man, that's construction scaffolding. You can't be up there.
Yeah.
I see a flag.
Yeah, we got the flags on the motorcycles right now. They're coming.
Yeah, here comes. It's the Super Bowl flag. I see. Right.
That's
Is that
right.
What that is
Super
the
Bowl
Super Bowl flag. Super Bowl 59 flag is coming now on the lead truck. We don't see anybody yet on that lead truck, but there are people on top of it. So we're going to try to figure out who that is. Here comes the confetti flying right past the truck.
I think you got Swoop on there. You got the cheerleaders on there. And, Mike, can you read the word underneath the Super Bowl 59 logo? Do you see that word?
What's that say?
It says champions, baby.
Champions.
Champions.
So Super Bowl 59 champions.
It is real now.
The truck is inching towards Locust Street. From our vantage point, we're between Locust and what?
Walnut.
Walnut?
Correct.
Okay. So there we go. All right, the truck is inching close. We can't see who. Swoop. Well, Swoop's on the lead truck.
Looks like Swoop's leading the way here.
Swoop's leading the way. Oh, the confetti is fun. What a scene. This is a ticker tape parade like I've never seen.
And then the first bus is behind them.
Can I tell you, before we get to the trucks and everything, but from down here, you got parents with kids taking pictures, young children taking pictures. You got the excited, young, elementary, middle school kids jumping up and down, fired up. This is the type of day that builds the generation of fans that'll carry this on for years and years to come. It's so cool right now being amongst the people, all the number of people who are fired up and getting to share the moment with kids, parents, just building generations of fans. I love it down here.
Said, Ray.
It is, yeah, very well said. It's getting really loud down here now as we get closer to this will be a string of the trucks with important people on the top.
Well, most of the players are off. They're off the buses. Most of the players are walking Broad Street. It's like the Mummers Parade right now.
Yeah, they want to slap five with all the people who are barricaded, and that's a good gesture by those guys. And listen to it is loud down here. All right, the first truck has come up. There's a lot of people on that first truck, Bill. See if you can spot who's on that truck.
It looks like just cheerleaders on this truck. I think that's all the cheerleaders. The players are behind them.
It is the cheerleaders. So the cheerleaders have led the parade here with Swoop. And, good. The Eagle cheerleaders getting a good exposure here. Not, really exposure, but in a technical sense,
Correct.
Exposure.
And then here come the buses, Mike.
Yes, here they come. And more confetti. It's a truck that's shooting out confetti, as we can see it right here. Now, that's a big truck. Let's see if we can find out who's on that truck.
Lombardi's on the truck. We can see it from here.
The Lombardi trophy's on that truck where they're shooting off the confetti.
Right behind the confetti truck.
Okay, there's the Lombardi trophy.
Who's holding it, Ray?
It looks like, Jeff, I can't tell from my exact vantage point. It looks like Jeffrey Lurie's got the
it's Jeffrey
Lombardi.
Lurie. All right, Jeffrey Lurie with the Lombardi trophy. And there it is. A lot of people are just crazy screaming. Look at this. And here comes some people off the bus here. Is that a player coming off the bus?
Big Dom's cigar going right now.
Big Dom's got a cigar on the top. Oh, my God. Here comes some people off the truck. That looks like, is that BG coming off the truck? Jalen. Is Jalen on that truck? I guess they're yelling MVP. It must be Jalen on that truck.
They're throwing Philly soft pretzels at people right now. He's not lucky enough to catch that.
This is nuts, man. We got bicycle police following that truck.
I believe Sirianni was just throwing a football, and he's throwing it back. Yes, Sirianni's got a bird light in one hand, and he's tossing a football back to the crowd in the other with one finger outstretched to the crowd.
Look at that. The head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles who's dying to catch a pass to show off his skills. Maybe they throw it back to him, Bill. Bill, you should be on that truck.
This is unbelievable, man. This is surreal. Enjoy it.
There's a heart for Valentine's Day being lifted into the air. And there comes something throw.
That just hit our balcony. That just hit our balcony.
The football has hit the balcony.
They're looking up at the balcony.
The football hit the Fanatic balcony.
Fireball shots on whatever.
There's some beer being splashed around on that truck.
Fireball shots being taken on that exact truck that just threw that football. And a couple of beers tossed up to him, too.
Yeah, they were throwing beers to people.
This is incredible.
Here comes the bus. It's like some kind of a bus. I don't know who would be in that one, but I think the team has already been piled onto those open-air trucks. See if we've seen any more of them. Now here comes another open-air one.
We've got an
open-air bus.
We've got a belt being smacked at someone's rear end, and you can only imagine what that means.
Yeah, that means belt to ass
Belt
is what
to
that
ass,
means after that
correct.
Super Bowl domination.
I want to say this is Milton Williams' father in a Milton Williams jersey doing the belt to ass, but I can't tell you for sure.
Here comes more. Here comes the Acme open-air truck. And more players on this one, probably family as well. Wow, these guys are loving it, man. They are loving this whole thing. What a thing to be in a parade where people are worshiping in you. Do we think we'll ever have that, Bill? Will they worship us?
You and me? No.
Yeah. Just the Mike and Bill parade?
No, I don't think so.
That's never going to happen. Mike, Bill, and Ray? No? Okay.
Probably not.
All right, here comes more trucks with more players throwing beers to the crowd, flanked by motorcycle police and bicycles right in front of the Cambria where we are right now.
I'm not positive. I think Josh from Juniata was on top of that last bus that came
Is that
through.
right? The governor of the state of Pennsylvania, Josh from
like it to
Juniata,
me.
Josh Shapiro. Why wouldn't he be on it? He's been a monster Eagle fan for many, many years. As it rolls down Broad Street, headed towards City Hall, I guess they'll do the wraparound and continue the route until they get to the Art Museum. Another bus, Fly Eagles Fly bus, is rolling by the Cambria right now as we speak. And another open-air bus, probably with more players and more family. Look at the crowd is just in an uproar here, Bill.
It's amazing. Look, more buses coming. It's amazing.
Probably employees for the Philadelphia Eagles are also on that. Everybody's sharing in this if you work for the Eagles.
It's amazing, man. I thought I would never see one of these, and now this is the second one, second Super Bowl, second Lombardi Trophy, and I think this team's just getting started, man. Pretty amazing.
All right, there you go. Here comes more open-air buses with people on it. We're not done by a long shot here. There's a lot of people in this parade. And the confetti is flying. Green and white confetti now coming down from the rafters like it is Wall Street. And the stock has reached an incredible high here.
We got Mailata on the most recent truck that just went by, most recent bus.
There's Mailata, and the crowd recognizes him.
Mailata's throwing a football to people right now. Very small football.
They're
Looks
watching
like we
crash into that bus there. The Go Birds bus has stopped. People are getting off. Is that a regular bus? It looks like a regular bus that's letting people out.
Yeah, I don't know who's in there. Maybe it's
very strange.
Maybe it's family. Well, it looks like one of the women got off and now is getting onto the open air bus. Maybe they're going in to get warm and then they're coming out.
Oh, okay. It's a warm-up bus.
Yeah, it may be. It may be because, I think there's probably a lot of family in there. This is just incredible, man. These people have been waiting out here for what,
really
6.5 hours? A lot of them got out here at 6 a.m. just to get a glimpse of the Super Bowl champs. This is what's so special about the city of Philadelphia. Just to cheer them on, just to let them know how appreciative we are.
Years from now, the people will be saying, I was at that parade. That was one of the great moments in Philadelphia sports history, and I was there. How many people do you think? What would they estimate this crowd to be today?
I don't know, man. It's got to be
a million,
a couple million, right?
PG.
I don't know, but here comes another bus.
Well, that bus is jam-packed. There's a lot of people on that bus.
A lot of players on this bus. You can tell by the roars of the people when they recognize folks that are on that bus.
Ray, what are they throwing into the crowd?
Some of it's beads, some of it's beer, some of it's extra confetti we got rolling. I would like to say to Mike here. We got a "We Are" sign on top of one of the buses.
Oh, is that right?
I would like you to have this moment to celebrate.
Wait a minute. Was that Saquon that had the "We Are"?
I don't see Saquon on this. But I see a "We Are" sign.
Was it Jahan?
I can't see dots in here either. I quite literally can't tell you. I don't know if a couple Penn State students got lost coming down.
The "We Are" people are everywhere, Ray. You know that.
I'm aware.
Yes.
Very much aware.
All right, there's a couple more open-air buses. This looks like the end of the line for the parade. Whoever's on that bus that stopped right in front of the Cambria. And the crowd just loving the whole vibe of this whole parade.
It looks like there's a big blow-up Lombardi trophy on this one.
Valentine's Day hearts for Valentine's Day that people are saying. Here comes another roar, and the confetti raining down, more of it, raining down here on Broad Street.
What a day, man. What a day.
No, this is crazy. I mean, this is the craziest I've ever seen, but with excitement. And we've been through a few parades in this town. This is a topper for me. Objectively speaking, there's nothing that beats this crowd today.
Well, it also doesn't get better than to spend Valentine with me. You know, just the two of us sitting here at the parade.
Cozied up.
Yeah, I mean, I love my wife, but if I wanted any other Valentine, it would be you, Mikey Miss, at an Eagles Super Bowl parade.
Oh, you flatter me so, Bill. Here comes another Eagles bus. It says Eagles Autism.
I
the
see
Autism
AJ and
Foundation
Devontae celebrating.
Is going by.
AJ's got a nice chain on.
Not done. Still, there's a lot in this caravan here coming down Broad Street.
Yeah, this is a massive caravan.
We're going to hold it right here until we get to the end of this line so we don't miss a thing.
And the general consensus I'm hearing from multiple people is that Quinyon Mitchell is absolutely hammered right now. And that's what I keep getting on the YouTube chat, on Twitter,
These
my
guys,
text.
Probably refrain from drinking alcohol during the season. Not like they used to do in the old day, but they do refrain and stay on a health regimen. But right now is where you can let loose a little bit. And I'm sure some people on the team don't drink. I don't know. Did Saquon drink?
Well, he was shocked on
that beer.
Pretty shocked on that beer.
Yeah, Hurts doesn't drink.
I don't think Jalen does, no.
Yeah.
Look, another bus.
Another
Look at
bus
this.
coming by. Well, and a never-ending stream of people. There's a lot of people that work for the organization. It's a thankless task, but this is a chance for them to be part of the team.
Yeah, you look at a football organization especially, there is a ton of people because you got a 53-man roster, you got all the practice squad guys, and then all the front office, the coaching staff. It's probably one of the biggest,
all the workers inside, the secretarial
Absolutely,
staff
the equipment staff, everybody, the
all
trainers.
that.
More than probably any of the other
I don't know. Is there a media truck, Ray? Can you see any?
I have been told that there was not going to be media involved.
Oh, really? Normally they put a
parade.
truck of media so they report on what's going on.
I believe that they anticipated the media following along some other way.
They kicked the media to the curb.
That was the way
no
you said
stinking
it.
media.
No, we still got more trucks. I don't know if you guys can see it. They're still
we
coming
can.
down. So it's not quite done yet here.
Wait, is that Gilly in that? That's his car, isn't it, Ray?
Is Gilly's car?
It looks like it to me.
I'm looking.
That looks like that would be Gilly's car that he has after every game.
Dallas
I see
Goddard
Gilly
appears to
running.
be walking upon-
There's Gilly doing the thing. He's in the parade. He's doing the blow the whistle dance right now.
He is.
Talk about a season for someone.
Yeah.
He's had his moment.
And he's got the big. Does he have a big hat? No,
He didn't have the big hat
today.
But bigger than Gilly, how about the broom guy that he made famous too? I love that story.
This looks like, Ray, the last truck is coming up. Now we have cars, I guess, now are going to resume traffic. But there's a blinking truck behind the last truck where it says World Champions that's coming through. It's an ambulance.
Yeah, they're picking up the pace here. They're driving right up past
is
here.
The end. It looks like the end of the parade. The ambulance is in the back of the parade. And then there's another car with flashing lights. And then it looks like regular traffic has kind of resumed here. More police cars. Bicycle police coming through. Yeah, it has picked up. And I think the crowd that is here, I guess, will start to disperse. And they're going to try to make their way to the art museum. How
Should we
far
try
is
one
that?
last Eagles chant with them?
Several blocks. Let's do an Eagle chant, Ray.
Oh, very nice. Love it, Ray.
Very nicely done down
Very
there.
nice.
Now, I guess you can walk into the art museum from there. Just go down Walnut a few blocks. And
It'll be a nice
shoot
walk
over.
as long as you can get
To
through.
the Parkway.
If I knew the words,
Still not done. The parade route is still not done. There seems to be more cars coming through here. Now people are starting to come in from the balcony, so it looks like it's cooked. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll come back and we'll describe what's going on in the aftermath of the parade that has just gotten by us here at the Cambria Hotel on South Broad Street. And, of course, our coverage today is brought to you by Foreman Mills. We'll get back to our text board, maybe from some people who witnessed the parade today. And so it's the Mike Missanelli Show. And if you were a part of this parade and you were watching it, you want to check in with us and describe what that feeling was like, 610-632-0975 is how you get into the text board or phone calls. The Mike Missanelli Show continues live right here from the Eagles Parade Route. Back after this.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Yeah, I'm Sean Rodman, and this is Fanatic Sports Update. Is brought to you by William Grant & Sons. Tullamore DEW Irish Whiskey, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. Your Super Bowl 59 champs are heading down Broad Street, and they just passed and are passing Mike Missanelli and the crew at the Cambria Hotel near Broad and Locust. Players are getting out. Gilly the Kid is there. They're getting out, showing the Lombardi Trophy. Everybody you can think is pretty much on this parade route with the Birds right now. And if you want to stick around for the best coverage in the city for the parade,
Mike Missanelli Show. We had a blast today, man. And we're going to be on till 2 o'clock here reviewing all the things that happened today right in front of us. The Eagles parade, championship parade. Some amazing reactions from people across the street. They were hanging from the parking lot at the Bellevue. They cut a hole in a canvas and was supposed to block off 2 floors. It did not. They cut a hole in it to watch it. But for the most part, as far as we can tell, a very well-mannered crowd and no trouble reported.
No trouble reported. Let's hope it continues that way. And, we gave a big thank you to the Philadelphia police earlier. They're having some fun, too. I just saw a video on Twitter. A bunch of police officers did the brotherly shove in the middle of Broad Street.
We have some highlights here, Bill. What else? A lot of people are putting out some Instagram and Twitter scenes from the parade, being close up to it. What else are we seeing here on the social media?
A lot of different players being described as having the time of their lives. Nolan Smith, Quinyon Mitchell. But Cooper DeJean, who's having fun, apparently someone threw a Bud Light chain and it hit him above the eye, and he's got a gash above the eye. Listen. He's a Philadelphia treasure. Don't you hurt Cooper DeJean.
He's got a gash?
That's what he said.
What, he needs stitches?
He was being interviewed by Dave Spadaro, so I think he's all right. Let's hope he's all right. That's why you got to be careful throwing things to these guys.
Yeah, this is tough. Those cans can hurt you. I see where Jalen Hurts has the sweatshirt on.
So Jalen Hurts has the Love Hurts sweatshirt on.
Love Hurts.
And you could see the Jordan logo. I don't know if you saw the commercial that they put out. But you talk about great branding. We know how good they were at branding Air Jordan. Now this whole Love Hurts, the commercial, you love to hate him and all this other stuff. So now Love Hurts.
He's a stylish guy. It doesn't matter what he's got on. He's got the sweatshirt on, a little hoodie. He's got the Kangol on backwards with the flap on the back. He's got the, it's a stylish look from Jalen, always.
Good-looking guy, not the greatest personality. Some would say Mike Missanelli, great personality, not that good-looking, right? You can't have it all.
No, you can't have it all. You can't. You get older and you get haggard. And that's where I am at this point of my life. But
he's having a blast, man. It is surreal. I really thought that I was going to go my whole life without seeing a Super Bowl. We got the first one, obviously, 2018 to 2017 season.
You really thought you were going to go through your whole life?
I kept thinking we would never get it. Well, because, look, I was born, I told you this before, I was born about a week after the 1983 NBA championship. So it took 25 years before I got to see the 08 Phillies. And then you went through that Andy Reid era, and we never got one. We went to one Super Bowl. We never had one. I'm thinking, man, this is just never going to happen. So to have 2 now in the last 7 years, it's pretty amazing.
It really is. And again, we're talking about how organizations are built. And you have to be built to be a champion. And for all the years, you can look at it, you can track it. The management just didn't do a good enough job. It showed that this Eagle team showed, and how he showed that if you build it the right way, you've got a much higher chance of achieving something like this. And they did. And that, look at how they built this team. Now, I don't know if we knew it at the start of the season, but the way they built it was good offensive line, really dominant defensive line, and then you fill in with players who can play. And they made judgments on Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean and Blankenship even, he came out of nowhere. And bringing Gardner Johnson back was a kind of a master stroke, even though he could be sometimes a pain in the ass. But you got
they
the
needed
right
that
components.
attitude. They needed that attitude, and then you got to get lucky along the way too. I mean, they brought in Mekhi Becton, who the only reason that they signed Becton was because they were unable to get any offensive lineman in the draft. Because if you remember, they signed him the day after the draft when they realized they didn't get somebody. And he turns out to be an unbelievable right guard.
And the other thing you read as a good executive is the guy's got something to prove. And now Mekhi Becton has something to prove.
Yep.
He had an incentive to continue to work in this league and to continue to make money. And so they read that.
Yeah, and talking about making money, a big free agent is going to be Milton Williams. And at his locker clean out yesterday, he was wearing a Clutch Sports sweatshirt. And he said he wants to be in the right situation, but he wants a raise.
Yeah, so Clutch got him already. You are listening to WPEN and WPEN HD1, Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, and we're broadcasting today from the Cambria Hotel, which overlooked the parade road. We were in a really good spot here today.
Oh, it was awesome.
To see what was going on, and right across the street from the Bellevue and the parking garage there, which was filled with people looking through the fence and the open air of the top floor where they cut a hole in a canvas which covered the second and third decks of this whole thing. This will go down in history as one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, where they had the ingenuity. Hey, let's go up there. Well, you're blocked off. Well, we'll just, here, I got a blade.
Yeah.
We'll just cut the canvas.
Well, in their defense, they did a perfect rectangle, so it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad.
You know,
it is a perfect rectangle.
It is. Looks like a window.
I don't know how he was able to do it.
Install. All right, 610-632-0975. If you've got any reactions to today, like if you were in this parade route and now you've gotten to sanity, give us a call and let us know what that experience was like. If you watched it on television, give us an idea what that experience was like for you as a lifelong Eagle fan. We got a lot of text. You want to climb in with the text board, 610-632-0975. Sean Rodman is back at the studio. Sean, we do have some texts, and we have a text from Ray's freshman roommate. Imagine being Ray Dunn's freshman roommate, and now what a star Ray has turned into.
What?
Yeah, I roomed with Ray Dunn. You know, what's the text say?
Did you get a lot of sleep?
Now, this person didn't say their name, so I can't confirm if it is Ray Dunn's freshman year roommate, but it says, as Ray Dunn's freshman year roommate, I have to confirm that the legends are true. He is the Sultan of Swing, the great Bambino, if you will. Ray is what any man wishes he could be.
Oh, look at that, Ray. Who was that freshman roommate, Ray?
If that's Noah out there, Noah, keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything more, all right?
Freshman roommate.
I'm sorry. I'm having a health bar right now.
Yeah, a little Nature Valley.
A little trail mix bar. So I apologize, but I'm starving.
I'm looking at some of these, just these images, man. It is. This is an awesome day. It's an awesome day, and we haven't even gotten to the speeches yet.
Yeah, what else do you have on social media? Is that
we got Saquon Barkley. He was interviewed by Fox 29, and this is what he said. This is a quote from Saquon. Every time I think Philly can't take it to another level, they take it to a whole nother level. That's right, Saquon. You're not in New York anymore, my friend. You are in Philadelphia, the best sports town in America.
He knows exactly what to say.
Well, one texter, Sean, also agreeing with you. He said that he was at Broad and Patterson today, and it was phenomenal. This is the best town. We are passionate, and we love our birds. Seeing everyone come together for all over makes it more special.
Oh, man, I just saw people got to be careful throwing the beers. There's a video now on Twitter, someone trying to throw a full can of beer to Saquon Barkley. It misses him, and it hits a woman who's on the bus in the back. And Saquon turns around. Oh, man, you got to be careful. Those things, that's like throwing a rock at somebody, man.
They said Saquon could never catch.
Yeah, he just let it go by him.
He let it go by him. He didn't snare it. He didn't want to break his hand.
Now, did you see?
Smart.
Speaking of hands, Nick Sirianni, man, there's a lot of video of him snagging things out of midair.
Good hands Sirianni, they call him.
Yeah, good hands Sirianni. He was a great wide receiver in Division III Mount Union. Nolan Smith stole a child, apparently. There's some random child on Nolan Smith's shoulders that he's walking the parade route with. A memory that kid will never forget, assuming he can find his parents when it's all said and done. Look at this, Mike. Literally walking the streets.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
That's nuts. I heard some people in the bathroom say they couldn't really see any players. I assume the players started off, and then they sought warmth. And maybe went inside the buses instead of staying on top of there. But some of them got off the floats and the trucks and the buses and hung with people on the sidelines.
Well, like, this is the stuff you talk about, getting off the bus and hanging with people. I'm seeing another story. 3-year-old Lucy Bannon was standing along Broad Street with her grandmom, Tracy. She was holding a sign that said, "It's my third birthday." Saquon Barkley saw it, got off the bus, walked over to her, and he took pictures holding little Lucy with the sign, "It's my third birthday." Like, that's a memory she will have forever. That's incredible, man.
Saquon's the best, man.
He really
is.
Unbelievable. And I'm getting reports that Jason Kelce and Brent Selleck are a part of the parade. They've been walking it, getting standing ovations from the crowd.
Well, you think Kelce will actually go up there and say something?
Nah, I don't think so.
I think he might.
Not after all the heat he got.
I think he might. I think the people will call for him.
I'll tell you a little PSA to Kelce. I've learned this, and I'm nowhere near, not even close to the same level of what Kelce is. You can't read people's comments, man. With Kelce being the star that he is, he's worried way too much about what people write on social media. Like, the fact that he was so affected by people being mad that he wasn't overly happy for the Eagles, or people being mad that he wasn't overly happy for his brother. Dude, you can't worry about everybody anymore. You're a superstar.
What's he doing? I don't know. Is he lashing back?
Well, he was very upset. Very upset at first because of what people were saying about it. And then he went on his podcast and he broke down crying again. Like, it's just, dude, you can't read the comments. Like I said, I don't have anywhere near the following he does. If I read the comments, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night.
He's in a different world now. And he apparently he's got to realize that now he's a superstar. He's a star, but he's a media person, and people are going to pay attention to him. And there's this notion that he's overexposed, and he's going to have to deal with all that stuff.
He is going to have to deal with it, and he is a little overexposed, if we're being honest. I mean,
he totally is. But he's, again, on the other hand, you take advantage of your hot window.
That's true.
Of fame.
That is true.
All right, 610-622-0975. Let's take a break. And we'll come back. We got a lot of people on the text board. We have some people now that are on hold calling in that they were at the parade. So we'll get all of those people, Sean and Gina and her son Liam. You guys hang in there. We'll get to you, and we have room for your call. I want to hear the reaction on what it was like to witness this and to feel this parade. It's the Mike Missanelli Show. We are live at the Cambria Hotel on the parade route of the Philadelphia Eagles championship season. Back after this.
The Philadelphia 76ers.
Sixers win. Play that song.
The Philadelphia Flyers.
Rebound in front.
dog mentality.
Oh, are we on? We're on, apparently. What's up, everybody? Welcome back in.
Figure it out.
To the Mike Missanelli Show, live from the Cambria Hotel.
My man Joa brought me, because people were thinking, you don't have any Eagles gear on. My man Joa from Hamashiach brand apparel on Germantown Avenue.
And now you're wearing a hoodie.
Brought me a very nice hoodie.
Wait, Sean, how long were you waiting for us to come back on?
For a while.
Probably about a minute.
Sorry, Sean.
What, did we have a hot mic, too? We didn't say anything inappropriate.
No, nothing inappropriate.
No inappropriate stuff. We were just hot. So there I go. I got my Eagle stuff on. Now we're good, right?
I was just playing some hotkeys for the people.
All right, good, because it's a little bit of it's a madhouse here now, because everyone from outside has now come into the lobby of the Cambria Hotel.
Yes.
So we got a lot going on here. But we got a lot of people on the line who want to check in, who are at the parade.
We do have some people on the line. Let's get some flavor from the people who are actually on the parade route. Sean from Levittown is checking in. Sean, what's up? You're on 97.5 The Fanatic.
How you doing, guys?
What's up, Sean?
Not much. I was actually the one that sent that text. I was at Broad and Patterson this morning.
Oh, yes.
Let me tell you, man. I was at Super Bowl 52 parade. This atmosphere today, I think, just blew that one out of the water. I mean,
I think you're absolutely right, man. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Today.
So you're the one that jumped off. You were at the start of the parade.
Yes, I was. I was at the start of the parade. I wanted to get there and be able to kind of get out pretty quick, so I could beat the crowd. But at the same time, I got down there about 5:30 this morning, and just feeling the atmosphere at that point was just astronomical.
How was you brought an 8-year-old, correct?
I did not. No.
Okay. I thought you were with the 8-year-old. But okay,
I was by myself. But just talking to random strangers the entire time. I said to a lot of people, this is the day where you can talk to a lot of different people and just get along.
It is amazing how you can bond with people. You're absolutely right. These people are all one. They're engaged with the same kind of goal here with this parade. Everybody's a brother and a sister.
Absolutely. And then just seeing the kids who weren't able to experience Super Bowl 52 when they were younger, seeing them be able to experience that today, that was also a really, really good thing to see as well with them, being able to bond with their parents over that. Today was a very, very fun day, and I'm never going to forget that.
That is awesome, Sean. Thank you for sharing those memories. We appreciate it. We want to hear from people who have a similar experience on the parade route. And Sean tells me, it is. He brought up something really interesting. Everybody is bonded on a day like this.
Yeah, that's what makes it incredible. That's the most beautiful thing about sports. It doesn't matter your gender, your race, your creed, your socioeconomic status. You're all one because you all root for the same team. That's what makes sports so unbelievable that people don't understand.
What is creed exactly?
I guess what you believe in.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think it's what you believe in, what you follow. Okay. But that's what's awesome about sports. People who don't get it, who don't understand sports, this is what it's all about, man. It brings people together.
Listen to you, man. Listen to you. Tight end Bill from Gettysburg.
Oh, how about Amy Fadul in the house?
Amy Fadul is in the house.
When did Amy Fadul walk in?
There's Amy
I didn't
Fadul.
Even see her.
Amy Fadul.
Amy Fadul just showed up.
Does she have the Mad Dog?
Oh, my God. She's got Mad Dog everywhere.
All right.
I'm only kidding.
Let's go to Gina and her son Liam. We're at the parade today. Gina, what can you tell us about your experience?
Hey, guys.
What's up, Gina?
This is our son, Liam. I was at the parade today, right on the fence. Jalen Hurts is 2 feet away from me. I was so close to high-fiving him.
Oh, my God. Gina, what time did you get there to get that spot?
We got there about, I'd say about 10 a.m., just waiting for spots reserved then.
How old is your son, Gina?
I think we're talking to Liam.
Oh, is this Liam?
Yeah, we are talking to Liam. Yeah,
I think he is the son.
Oh, Liam. Liam, how you doing, buddy? How old are you?
I'm 12 right now.
You're 12. All right, what was that like? What was your experience like? Did you have fun?
Oh, my God. It was so much fun. It was so crazy seeing Jalen Hurts that close to me. It was so crazy.
So Jalen came over to you?
Well, I was trying to, he was a foot away. Unfortunately, I couldn't get his high box. There's so many people crowding around. It was so crazy to see him that close.
Oh, man, this is a day you'll never forget, Liam. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
thank your mom for bringing you down there.
Oh, yeah. And my dad. I mean, they
All
were
right,
both down
Liam, nice talking to you, buddy. You have a
Thank
great
you.
rest of the day.
All right,
Okay.
you too, guys.
All right,
Thanks,
there you go. That was Gina and Liam checking in. How about that?
That's cool, man. That is really, really cool. And the great videos are pouring in on social media. We got a guy on a laptop with a digital background doing a work meeting, pretending to not be at the parade. That may be the best.
That's incredible.
Uh-oh. Look, Amy Fadul dropping off. We got the Mad Dog 2020. Uh-oh, it's going to be a long day.
That's incredible.
The rumor is...
What's the orange, Amy? What's going on with the orange? Is that a mix?
It's Orange Jubilee.
Mad Dog's in Orange Jubilee now? I
Listen,
haven't had that in a long time.
Listen, the rumor is that the Amy needs that to get through the Sixer season doing postgame. All right? 82 games, Amy. 82.
I can tell you what, Amy's just having fun, and she's working harder than Paul George. This for you. All right, let's go to Vicente. Vicente is on the scene. Bill, I know you miss Vicente.
He's behind us.
Yeah, he's behind us at that hotel. He's in the Cambria Hotel lobby. Vicente, what are you doing?
I'm here. I met Paul Blake once again, and I congratulate him for bringing you back. You are the real heart of the sports radio. You have all the experience.
He's got my picture on his phone.
We could see him.
He's got my picture
I
on
have
his
fun
phone.
with Haley and with Jennifer's photo. You know, and Big Colarulo.
Oh, my God, this dude.
And Ray. So,
Dude, you're a
I'm
certified
very
loco. Muy
glad.
loco.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited because it was worth it to go through the thousands of people, you know?
I see it, Vicente. Thousands of people. There he is. Vicente's been hanging with us all day. He's got an eagle stick. He's got a stick with an eagle on it.
Yeah.
He's taking
I guess
pictures
it's a
with
walking
everybody.
cane or something. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know.
out of his mind. 610-632-0975. Take a break. We'll come back. We got a lot of people on hold that want to tell us about. In fact, Saquon smacked his baby. A little smack? What was that, a confirmation?
I'm not sure. I need details on this.
Yeah, we need details. Maybe a confirmation smack. Mike Missanelli Show continues right here at 97.5 The Fanatic.
Fanatic Sports Update.
It's Parade Day, Philadelphia. I'm Sean.
long, which is advertising the Bellevue and the Sporting Club.
Correct.
The hole that's cut in it was cut on the other side of a fence.
Yes. Yeah, I realized it, and that's why it's so impressive.
It's not a straight cut. It's like you have to do it one link at a time.
But it's so impressive. It is literally the perfect rectangle. They did a phenomenal job. It doesn't even look out of place.
That is amazing. By the way, this is what sweatshirt my man gave me here from Hamashiak Brand Apparel. It says, what's it say on the front?
Make Philly special again.
Make Philly special again. Now, that doesn't exactly roll. Like, that's MIPSA.
Yeah, it's not MAGA. It's MIPSA.
But I get it.
You get it?
Playing off the Philly special.
Yes.
I like it.
All right, let's go to Kevin in South Philly. He's going to tell us about Saquon smacking his baby. We got to get more details on this. Kevin, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. What's up? Kevin?
What's up, bro? What's up?
How you doing, man?
I go by OC as well to my friends if they don't know.
Thanks, buddy. What's the Saquon story?
Day. I had my family.
Okay.
Oh, man, Saquon smacked my baby.
What did
he like popped out of nowhere.
Well, how did he smack your baby? What did he do exactly?
It's really my fault. So he popped out of nowhere. I don't know, like, he just popped out of nowhere, just being agile as he is and stuff. And then it was, oh, my God, it's Saquon. You just see his bright chain. And then I was like, hey, take my baby. And he I linked my baby out, and my baby got smacked. But,
what do you give the baby a love tap?
It was bees. Yeah, it was love tap on the head.
It was a little love tap smack? That's awesome, man. How about that?
Yeah, a little love tap.
Is he shotgunning beers with people?
He is.
Oh, my God, this dude is wild.
Yeah, we got video of Saquon shotgunning beers with fans. This is wild out there.
Penn State out there.
Wild.
All right, Kevin, that's a great memory. Smack the baby. When that baby grows up, the baby
I know,
can say,
a beautiful memory.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes.
All right, Kevin.
I'll take mine.
I know. Kev, how about that, man? How about that? Memory.
This is awesome. And Cooper DeJean has weighed in. Even with the gash over his eye, he said this might be the best day of my life. So we're all right.
How about that?
Cooper DeJean is just fine. What a day, man.
The kid from Iowa. He comes to the big city, wins the Super Bowl, and boom, has this parade. That's crazy.
And has the pick 6 in the Super Bowl. It's storybook.
It really is. All right, we got the text board. Sean Robbins back there. Sean, what do you got with text board?
Yeah, we got someone checking in a little bit earlier. No name on this one, but was kind of giving us some updates. This was back when the guys were at, it looks like Broad and Passyunk. He said that one player got hit with a beer at some point. Not sure.
That was Cooper DeJean.
Not
got
yet.
Hit with a beer.
I think you might be right. Then we have Johnny Batts from Northeast Philly checking in. He says, watching the parade on TV. Barkley got off the bus, slapping hands all along the street. What an effing stud. That's our guy. How the F did the Giants let this happen? Go Birds.
It's amazing when a player does something like that. It's like he's the coolest ever.
Oh, yeah.
Like he gets off the slap hands with me, man.
I know.
Sidelines.
He touched me. And then how about this? There's a couple getting married at the Eagles parade, and there is video. The bride, when she lifted up her dress a little bit, has an ankle monitor on. So they let her out of home arrest.
Oh, my God.
House arrest just to get married.
It's Uncle June.
Look, you can't make this stuff up. She's got the ankle bracelet on with the wedding gown on the way down to get married at the parade. So thank you to her parole officer for letting her get married at the parade. This is
Bill,
wild.
Let me ask you a question, Bill. Would you marry someone with an ankle bracelet?
I don't know. Maybe it was the husband or future husband that got her into the mess. Who knows? That is wild.
Oh, that's crazy.
You got to love our city, man.
Uncle June.
Uncle June.
Okay.
You never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
These feds are so far up my ass I can taste their bro cream.
Let's go to Nick. Nick on his cell. Nick, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Nick.
Yo, what's up, Mike? How you doing?
What's up, Nicky?
Yeah, I was in South Philly by Pollock Street. It was awesome. I had a bunch of players come over, high five, like Mailata, A.J. Brown. Then Coop came over with a beer, sprayed it on a bunch of us. It was absolutely wild.
Cooper sprayed some beer on him. Was it before or after he got hit? Did he have a gash on his eye?
No, this was
Okay,
before.
this is before he got pelted with a can of beer. Cooper DeJean is a young kid, man. He looks like he's 12, first of all, and he's in this crazy environment, this crazy Eagle environment. It's sensational.
I'm in my early 30s. He makes me look old.
Oh, Nick, thank you. So what else happened? What time did you get down there, Nick? And were you able to get close there?
Oh yeah, I was right up against the fence.
So what time did you get there to get up against the fence? To get up against the fence, what time did you get there?
7:15, 7:30.
Oh, that's good. So, so that's good stamina you had. I appreciate that. Somebody getting there early, 3 hours away from the parade start. That's good work by you, Nick.
Oh, for sure.
All right, buddy. Thanks for checking in.
Yes.
All right, 610-632-0975. And if you want to check in and give us your stories of today.
And it appears that the team has reached the art museum.
Okay.
So they're slowly
They're at
arriving.
the art museum right now.
Yeah, slowly arriving to the art museum. I'm assuming the speeches are scheduled to start around 2 o'clock. So we'll carry those.
Obviously,
2 o'clock is the plan.
Tyrone and Ricky will have you into they're going to be live at Pagano's there on 20th Street. That's the last time that I was there for 2017. It's a wild scene. The post party is also very wild. So
and it's a Friday. See, that's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Have we ever had a parade on a Friday before?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, there was the one on Halloween for the Phillies, and then the Super Bowl 52 one. That wasn't on a Friday.
Yeah.
This is going to be a wild scene because it's a Friday night.
It is going to be a wild scene. But I love the fact that people are going to try to get there from where they were here to try to get to the art museum to hear the speeches and all that stuff. That's what's going to be on television tonight. The speeches, the roar of the crowd, the amount of people that have been at this parade has to be lauded by every national sports and news outlet. That just as an example of Philly, that balances out the crap that you usually hear from people talking about Philly fans. This will balance it out. Look, there's no other city that's going to turn out this kind of numbers.
I think you're right, man. I think you're right. I mean, I'm a little surprised. I just went on to ESPN.com, and the cover story is how Dawn Staley transformed South Carolina into a women's basketball powerhouse. I would have thought the main story would have been the parade.
But they do have a story on it, right? The best moments.
A little further down. Now, NFL.com, their top story, I would assume.
Well, they go with the newsy stuff first.
No, they don't even have it as their top story.
It's not news. It's not football oriented. It's not going to be their top story. But this is a story that will be a sidebar on every news. Now, the Philadelphia Inquirer has it splashed all over the place.
Yeah, this will be everywhere, and I'm sure tonight on all the national news they'll cover this as well. But let's hope keep Philly in a positive light. Keep doing what you're doing out there.
I don't know who estimates these crowds, but if you compare it to any other, we see championship celebrations in other cities. We see them. I'm not trying to exaggerate this. This was an unbelievable thickness of a crowd that I have never seen.
You're not kidding, man. And it spanned all the way down to the stadiums, all the way up Broad Street, around City Hall, all the way up to the Art Museum. And now, I mean, there's a ton of people at the Art Museum because they want to hear the speeches. And what do you think about that? We've had some mixed reviews. Some people said they preferred when the Phillies ended at the ballpark. I kind of like it ending at the Art Museum. I like going this way as opposed to ending it down there.
I think we did that whole area down there where you get all the way down to Logan Circle. That's a special part of this city.
I think it's the most beautiful part of the city.
It is. It's more unique than just going to a stadium, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely the most beautiful part of the city. Like when you come up that Benjamin Franklin Parkway and you have that big museum of art up there, it really is a beautiful part of the city.
All right, let's get to Andrew in here on the cell. He's got some Saquon impressions as well. Saquon was a big hit today. Shotgun and beers, smacking babies, getting off the truck and high-fiving with people. Andrew on the cell. Andrew, what's up with you today?
Nothing much. I'm on my way to work. Unfortunately, I couldn't go to the parade. I would have loved to go there, but I'm so happy. This has changed my mood. I've been through some recently sadness. My grandmother passed away last week.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
But thank you so much. But this is uplifting my spirits. I'm so happy. Go Birds, you know what I mean? I would love to get a poster of Mahomes and Kelsey's face on my wall just to laugh at it.
Yeah. Saquon's a pretty special player in this town. And, he's going to play a few more seasons, and he's going to go down in history as one of those players that you remember as one of the top talents ever. When I think top talent ever, I go Reggie White. Saquon's going to be right in that little cluster for me.
Oh, no, you're 100% right. I totally agree with that. Saquon, I don't know how the Giants let him go, but thank you. That was one hell of a gift. Excuse my language.
Yeah, the Giants are going to rue this day forever, especially like tonight. The general manager and the owner, they're going to see these highlights. Maybe Saquon coming off the bus, and they're going to go, oh, man.
Oh, it's funny. I work with some Giants fans and some Cowboy fans.
Well, you don't even have to say a word. You just walk in. You got your chest out. You got your nipples perched. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I just walk with a big giant smile on my face. Well, you guys have a great day. Go Birds.
All right, Andrew. You got it, buddy. Thanks for checking in. All right. You want to come down the home stretch with us, 610-622-0975. You got anything to say on the text board, hit us up. If you want to squeeze in your thoughts of today, if you were at the parade, we have a guy on hold who just left the parade. He'll give us his impressions. Love to hear your impressions for the people that were actually on the scene, experiencing that cold, experiencing the excitement of the trucks rolling down with the police sirens and the confetti flying and people looking at it through parking garages as they cut a hole in the canvas. It's the Mike Missanelli Show coming down the home stretch back after this.
ESPN's Tim McManus on the best show ever.
It does, in a way, feel
it's 1:40, Mike Missanelli Show. Where's Ray? Where is Ray these days? What happened to Ray? Is he gone?
Yeah, he's not on the mic anymore. He's stumbling around.
Ray's not on the mic. He's dressed. It's party time for Ray.
Well,
Ray did a fantastic job today for us on the streets.
Yeah, he's stumbling around. So now we got video. Jake Elliott, they have the long snapper snapping a Bud Light can being held, and Jake Elliott kicking a field goal.
With the Bud Light can?
With the Bud Light can right on the Benjamin Franklin Parkway.
Wait, was it empty or full?
I think it was full. Don't hurt your foot, Jake.
Yeah, no.
Look at that. And it's good.
It's good.
These videos are wild. But our man Ray not only covered down there on the street, you know, he's got to get on an airplane and fly to New Orleans because he's got a Temple women's basketball game down there.
Tonight?
I think the game's this weekend.
Oh, okay.
But he's got to fly in there tonight.
I gotcha. All right, so I see some people in the Art Museum steps now via social media.
Yeah, they're there. I guess we're waiting for the speeches here. But C.J. Gardner-Johnson walking the streets with a belt.
Yeah, belt to ass.
Belt to ass. But that sweatshirt's going to cause a lot of heat for him on social media, man.
The
Swifties are ruthless, man.
Yeah, Swifties will come at him.
So they went at him.
Oh, well.
But it's still surreal to see Jalen Hurts walking around holding that Lombardi trophy.
Yeah, he's clutching it.
Incredible.
He's clutching it. All right, let's go to B. Brown checking in.
Wait, hold on. Before you go to B. Brown.
B. Brown.
Look at his picture of Howie Roseman. He got hit in the head with a beer can.
Oh, my God. Look at that.
He's got a nice big...
That's the only football injury he's ever had, Bill.
A beer can to the head. Poor Howie.
That's going to B. Brown on the cell. What's up, B. Brown? How you doing?
Fellas, how y'all doing today?
We're doing good. Wait, you just left the parade?
Oh my goodness, I just left out of there.
Tell me about it. Tell me what happened.
So look, as soon as I got a little late because I had to go to work early, and then I told them I had to go draw some blood today, which I really did, but I just used that to stay off for the rest of the day. But I got down there a little late. As soon as I got off the subway at 11 o'clock, it was a sea of green, and I seen a sergeant in the middle of the street that I knew. And she parted it. She parted the whole crowd like the Red Sea just to get me up to the front of the gate.
Oh, man, look at that.
Got there. I'm telling you, man, it was the best ever. I was up there with people. As soon as I got up there, someone handed me a bottle of champagne, man. I'm telling you, it couldn't have been a better time. And I got all the pictures. One of the players jumped off the bus, stole my phone, and started recording with my phone, man. I'm telling you, it was the best time ever, man. But I tell you what.
That's fabulous, man.
Clay can't catch, man. They threw him like 4 beers, and he dropped every single one of them.
Dropped every one of them? Oh,
he dropped every single one of them.
Oh, man. Well, he didn't need hands right now.
Who was it that dropped him?
Darius Slay.
Darius Slay. That's why he's a defensive back.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was perfect. And then Big Dom jumped off the bus, and he was just walking down the street right in front of us with the trophy in his hand.
Yeah, he's probably loving it. But people go, Big Dom, Big Dom,
yeah. It was a blast, man. I just love it that I get to see the unity and the love in the city, man. And, you know, they always talk negative about us, but it was the best experience ever, man.
That's good stuff, B. Brown. I appreciate your call, man.
Absolutely.
You take care. You have a great rest of the day. That was good highlight. See what it means to people? You can tell from the heart.
Oh, it's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. And the day's not done. We still got a lot of time left. We got speeches coming up, and you know the party's going to continue all night long. You said it earlier in the week. A lot of restaurants got their dinner plans canceled tonight.
Everybody's well closed tonight.
Yeah, no Valentine's dinners tonight.
Rest up, prepare. Start chopping celery and garlic for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
The most romantic moment of the day is that bride with the ankle bracelet getting out from house arrest to get married down here at the parade. It's a beautiful moment, man.
She had Melvoy as her attorney.
Mel. Who knows? What is that? How do you get house arrested? Anyway, I know I was an attorney, but I didn't really do criminal stuff. You have to do something, not a serious offense, right? It's a minor offense usually, right?
For what? An ankle bracelet?
Yeah, to get house arrest instead of jail.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't think it would be a small violation. Maybe first-time offense. But I don't think they slap an ankle bracelet on you because you took a loaf of bread.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. But didn't he? Wasn't he in jail for taking a loaf of bread in the Shawshank Redemption?
Who?
Morgan Freeman's character. Isn't that why he went? I can't remember.
No, he said he murdered somebody. He said, "What are you in here for?" He said it facetiously.
I thought
a loaf of bread. No.
What movie am I thinking of where he
stole
stole something and it turned out to be that they sold stamps and maybe that was the Green Mile. All these prison movies are running together.
Yeah,
we digress. It's parade day.
Let's go to Zach. Zach, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Zach, you just left the parade, huh?
Oh, yeah, baby.
All right, tell me about it.
It was a great experience, everything you ever wanted. You got all the champs up there, like, living their life.
Yeah.
The only thing that can top this right now is, like, probably another cold beer or the Phillies.
Sounds like you've had a few, Zach, today.
A cold beer or Phillies winning the World Series this year. Bryce Harper got to bring that home, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir, Zach. All right, listen, you take care of yourself. Don't get in any trouble now.
Oh, no. Trouble is not my middle name.
All right. All right, buddy.
Zach is feeling good, man.
Zach was hammered, bro.
Zach is feeling good. And here's Ray Dunn, who had an unbelievable
there he is.
time.
It's Ray Dunn. All right, Ray. Give us your impressions of what went on today.
He can't hear us right now.
Oh, he can't? Okay. He's got to plug in. All right, there he is.
Here he
plugging
comes.
in.
Ray Dunn.
I can.
Ray, what were your impressions of today? What kind of an experience was that for you today?
Chaos.
Chaos?
One word, chaos. It was awesome. It was amazing. I mean, seeing the people down there, obviously what it meant to them, what they were excited to see. It was nuts to be, a dozen people deep from that fence, pushing people through, trying to get by. But all of it was amazing. You saw, I mentioned to you guys before the trucks came, the number of people that were there with their kids, just trying to experience it for the first time, or the people that were there trying to experience it multiple times, getting a chance to enjoy it with everyone around them. It was amazing.
Bill and Ray, I've been doing this for a really long time, and when I tried to get to the hotel today, I knew something was different about this day. It was like I would never see anything like it. How stacked it was. Usually you have a lane. You get closer to the storefront, but there was no lanes to be had today. And people got down there really early because I wasn't that late to get down here. I was kind of in the early hours to try to get here. And people were just jacked for this thing. Now, you compare it to previous parades. 2017 was the first time they did it in a long time. And maybe it's my memory that's faulty, but this one just blew the roof off of it.
It did. The only thing that had less lanes was Patrick Mahomes in the pocket. Oh!
Got him.
Good stuff.
Hey.
Why don't we see this humor during the week? Yeah.
6 sacks.
Where's the rim shot?
Yep.
Sean's slow on the board back there.
Yeah. I see a Kyle Schwarber beer can there. Is that you, Ray?
That was me about 2 hours ago.
Ray, did you see that Howie Roseman got hit in the head with a beer can?
No.
He's got a big gash on his forehead. Listen,
we got to protect that man.
Yes,
Come on.
We need to protect Howie Roseman.
Reminds me of the time I was playing defensive tackle and the helmet was too tight. I had an abrasion just like that, right?
Yeah. Look, you threw out
you don't think so?
You threw out the question at Rally House. Would you give Howie Roseman a lifetime contract?
Yeah. No.
And I said he's the closest thing to it.
No.
I wouldn't even give it to Sirianni Love. I would give Howie Roseman a lifetime contract.
You don't give anybody lifetime contracts except for this show. You give this show a lifetime contract.
Very true.
We're gonna produce day after day after day. But sometimes general managers, they hit a rut.
But look, for Howie Rose, he would have to hit a rut for several years because we've seen him have off years, and he always seems to bounce back. When things look like they're at their worst, he bounces back. He did it after Chip Kelly.
Yep.
He did it last season. Things really went south.
Yep.
And look at the team he's built, man.
Yeah.
Howie Roseman.
Question about it. All right, let's see if we can squeeze a couple more texts in here from Sean Rodman, who's been doing a great job back at the studio today. Sean, you have any more texts for us?
That we do. Dan from all the way from Omaha checking in. He wanted me to tell you guys that today's Sirianni Love edition was even better than Monday's. Well done. EAGLES Eagles.
Sirianni Love, we need to play that Monday. Because I agree. I think it was a pretty good live version with background vocals.
I'm so upset.
You missed it.
My battery pack died as you guys were doing it, so I couldn't hear it.
Ray missed the Sirianni Love.
It was sensational, Sirianni Love today.
Apparently, a lot of people had their phones out in the lobby according to Haley, recording. I'm hoping that,
really?
that footage doesn't hit social because, God knows how much of an idiot I looked like.
No, you wanted it to hit social. You
now you're concerned about looking like an idiot?
Yeah, sometimes being an idiot helps out the show.
Yeah, I guess today doesn't matter. That's the type of person I am, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a team player, Mike.
I hear you. All right, so what happens from here? We're still basking in the glow, and we'll probably bask a little bit more next week as well. But then things will come to a halt, and you got the Phillies in spring training and all that. But the Eagles now face an offseason where it's not like last offseason where they knew they needed this, they needed that. This is an interesting situation because they will have a salary cap problem to keep everybody in tow. So how do you think they proceed, Bill?
I wouldn't be surprised if they try to make some cap room by moving on from Darius Slay. And I know this isn't the day to maybe talk about players that you should move on from, but I think if you're going to try to sign guys like Zach Bond and also maybe try to keep a Mekhi Becton and a Milton Williams, you may have to make room by moving on from a guy like Darius Slay. And if you were to do that, you have Quinyon Mitchell, you have Cooper DeJean, you have Keely Ringo. Do you believe in him? Do you try to bring back an Isaiah Rodgers? Because he's also a free agent, but he probably won't cost that much money. It'll be interesting how he's got his work cut out for him. But I think priority, and you probably would agree with this, you got to sign Zach Bond.
Right? This is the million-dollar question. I don't know if he's going to have some peer pressure and some fan pressure to do this. But I don't know that he is capable of paying a linebacker that kind of money, $15 to $20 million.
I would agree with you.
I just don't see it happening.
In previous years, I would have agreed with you. But Vic Fangio, I think, is going to have a little bit of a say in I need a strong linebacking core. You saw how good this defense can be with a good linebacking core.
I think he's going to say that, Bill. I don't know how he's going to say it. It all depends on what Zach Bond wants to play. This has been a career year for him in a comfortable situation. If Zach Bond, they go, listen, Zach, we can't get to the 17. Would you play for 10 on a 1 or 2 year deal? He's not going to do that. His agent would prohibit him from doing that.
It can't be a short-term deal.
I don't think he's paying him $17 million.
Well, because he already went through his rookie contract in New Orleans. He took the 1 year prove-it deal here, and he proved it. Big boy. They're going to have to pay him. You got to figure it out. Maybe you lose a guy like Milton Williams. By the way, just to show how classy I am, the crime that I was referring to when I mistakened it for the Shawshank Redemption.
What was it?
Les Miserables. See, that's how cultured I am. It was the Les Miserables.
Jean Valjean?
That's correct.
All right. Listen, let's thank some people who made this day possible for us today. First of all, Mike Vito was running all around today. We had Haley here. We had Jen Scordo producing. Rodney was here a little earlier. Everybody who put this show together, it wasn't easy to hook this thing up. And let's thank Ray for a man on the street work. Bill, tremendous work by you. This was a fun day, a historic day, and a day that we'll always remember doing this show. Everybody have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch up with you next week. Go Birds!